We be your friend. Lord, give us a freedom. Have mercy on we be your friends and give us a freedom. Oh Lord, have mercy on we be your friends and give us a freedom. Father, we need our leader. Prophet. We need our leader. We need our leader. Come on. The evil and wicked British and Fulani Caliphate can't stop the sun from shining from the east of God. So if you have lost all over the globe, are you feeling me, chanting? Well, you know, I feel so from my location, you know. We are going back to our homeland, so we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots to go. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. I'm going to tell you, we don't fear wicked British, we don't fear Britain, we don't fear them, Boko Haram, we don't fear them, we don't fear Fulani Caliphate, we don't fear them, we don't fear Mietiala, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Bandit Kill, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Janjaweed, we don't fear them, we don't fear them, Al-Qaeda, we don't fear Lucifer, we don't fear you, Satan, we don't fear little demons, we don't fear Leviathan, we don't fear little junkies, little Janjaweed. Obasanjo and his entire generation died and was buried. In order to be a friend. It is business as usual. This is the new generation of Biafra. For your information, if you don't mind, mad people everywhere. Mad people. Biafra, man. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra city. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots to go again. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to where Jehovah rules. We are going back to our homeland now, so we are roots. Biafra nation is a root. We are going home to Biafra cities. Yorima Shetima, the Boko Haram big bill said, and in Lagos the Yorubas can be buying the land for 100,000. And Fulanis will buy them for 150 or 200,000. But an Ibaban will buy his own for 10 million. Can you imagine? Not people everywhere. Say whatever, give them water. Maranazuka, with your Chris, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I'm seeing Biafra already, man. Yeah, man.
Okay. Ututu Oma, Muchineke. Ututu Oma, Ndi Oma Njibiri. Ututu Oma, Ndi Homa na Amase. Ututu Oma. Ekene m onye ọbụla ndị Chineke gọziri. Chineke akpọpụtago anyị na mee ka anyị fụ ụbọchị ọma nke a. Thank God, immediately I started, I got a call from the office and I had to respond. Thank God I finished the call on time. Yeah, we must continue. We must continue. Pastor Vam 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 cannot be silenced. Pastor Vam 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 cannot be stopped. Not even the enemies. No enemy can stop us. We move. I had a bit of Italians call it distortion on my foot. I have POP on my leg, so a bit of pain, but we have to continue. My mouth is not tied. My mouth is not tied. So this morning, I want to greet you all for joining me. Let me appreciate you people that are here. Thank you, Ozamaka, Nicholas, Ututu Oma, Fancy Family Ututu Oma. Thank you. Oh, Dolofosu Nkemu, Ekenenge, thank you so much. Ekenenge Wanyoma, Senator Endless, thank you. Senator Endless, I communicated you when I was in the hospital. Thank you so much for joining this morning. Triple M, thank you so much. Ihoma HIU, okay, Ihoma HIV. Ihoma HIU, Ekenenge. Amuzie Simon, Ututu Oma, Oliver Ogbundioko, Ututu Oma, Suju Links, Ututu Oma, Christiana Okorie, Ekenenge, Fancy Kaneba, Margaret Nkem Jogwa, Ekenenge, Ututu Oma, CC121, Ututu Oma, Stella Nkem, Ututu Oma, Jude Dino, Ututu Oma, Amaka Ubom, Imana Famubukwa, Amaka Chiamaka, Ututu Oma, Ekenenge. Wow, we have Max, I'm meeting you link this morning because I would love to have some of you, to do more of the talking this morning. Ekenenge, Max, one name. Good morning, Pastor Vam Vam Vam, and to all the people of Biafra land watching from the beautiful city of Bogatanga, Upper East Region, Ghana. God bless us and give us our Biafra. He say. Ututu Oma, nwanne nke m, ekene m gị. Emmanuel Chibuike, ọ ga-adịrị gị na mma. Francis Abụatọ, Ututu Oma, ya gaziere gị. Owen, my own Owen nke m, Ututu Oma, nwanne. Stella gịnị na-atọ gị ọchị? Ọ maka HIU ka HIV. Stella kpacharakwa anya gị n'ụtụtụ ahụ. Ututu Oma, Obinna Ezeilo, Ututu Oma, ihe dị ọra, Chukwudị, ya gaziere gị. Francis, ya gaziere gị nwanne m. Biafra World, Ututu Oma, Dolofos nke m, ise. Stella Udemba, Stella nke m, Ọgama, Ututu Oma, Ọgamasị, onye ọbụla fụrụ gị n'anya nụ. Oliver, ekenekwa m gị. Comments akaghị nkụ this morning. Ekene m unu, Ututu Oma, ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. Unu ga-adị ka echi, maka na echi ada agwụ. Ndewo ike ụzọ, Ututu Oma. Unu ọma na enwe ndị bụ iti mpataka. Enwe ndị a na-akpọ, ha na-graduate from iti bọrịbọ wee banye na iti mpataka. Iti mpataka. I'm telling you, this ewu a, mana ekwesịghị na-egosi picture ha, but ka ngosi unu. Okay, can I flash ya? Okay, ka ngosi unu picture unu mana ya, unu ma ewu anọ Germany. Ewu done and dusted that. This idiot are they in a state of imagination. This anụọfịa Germany, nke a gbajuru afọ ọnụ ma na ike ma everywhere, afọ ọnụ, ewu ọfịa. Anyị mara asị ha gụọ akwụkwọ fada agwa akwụkwọ, fe wee gee this video. Ntinye m ga-etinyekwa link ụnụ ewere iwe, ga-etinye link odo on. Fe wee gee this video na Utegadia say, hey, Simon Ekpa, take your hands out of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You know, you want to implicate Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. You want to make Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, want to make them to keep Mazin Nnamdi Kanu there because you are committing crime against Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. What you are doing it so that they will accuse Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa didn't respond to them because of that. They were not, because they are irrelevant. Remember, they are done and dusted. Remember, they have been given a vote of no confidence and casted out 2 years ago. Our prime minister did this.
Whatever I am doing today has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He did not give me the order. Whatever I am doing today has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He did not give me the order. And I've made it very clear. We exonerate him from everything.
We exonerate him. English repeat it again, my prime minister. Repeat it.
Has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He did not give me the order.
Okay.
And I've made it very clear. We exonerate him from everything we are doing today.
We exonerate him. So, if I name it this morning, I am on a school to school some Umu Okoko. We want to school them. We did it a bit yesterday with the media group. And before I go further, I just want to appreciate Biafrans that are keeping the curfew back home. Biafrans that sat at home and are keeping the curfew for the 3 weeks. Civil disobedience. Thank you very much, those of you that are doing the needful for Biafra restoration. You guys are the best. You guys are these. Can you number? 7, Asa, the number of God, the number of perfection. One of the wonderful, keeping the line for Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. So, our prime minister, we made this video. We say, we exonerate him. So the English about some of whom I don't me blame Mono too much. But English abroad language. English is not our language. And so I don't want to so much, focus on blaming them. So all we want to do is come to bring them to school this morning, bring them to Otaka this morning and educate them. You want to educate them and then say other things that Biafrans need to know for this our movement. You understand? So I need to put the link up as quickly as I can so that some of you will be able to join, because as soon as I finish playing it, I might just want to let you guys in. So the link is there. Let me pin it. Let me pin it on the channel. Let me pin it on the channel so that you will quickly, come in as soon as you can access the link. As soon as you can access the link. Okay. It's pinned on Ajere Global Media. Then let's go to Raf Chiamaka. Let's go to Raf Chiamaka, where we have a greater audience. The audience is piling up. We already have 84 people on Raf Chiamaka and 20-something people on Ajere Global Media. All right. We have the link pinned there. We are not on Facebook this morning. We are also on Africa Voice. Let me see how many people are watching African Voice Television. We have only one person watching from African Voice Television. It's okay. That channel, I happen to be admin there for a very long time. So I want to see if we can bring that channel back to life. Okay. So let me play this. So those of you, if you have the link, you can readily come in if you want. Okay? Play it from the top. Come in here and let's school some of these ignorant fools.
Whatever I am doing today has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He did not give me the order. And I've made it very clear. We exonerate him from everything we are doing today. That particular thing has been made very clear to the public, including to the Nigerian media. I am fighting on my own, leading the Biafra government in exile. You see, whatever I am doing today has nothing to do with Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. He did not give me the order. And I've made it very clear. We exonerate him from everything we are doing today. That particular thing has been made very clear to the public.
Whatever I am doing today is not ordered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want to exonerate him from everything I am doing. And remember, Mazi Simon Ekpa have never said, I am not under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He never said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not my leader. He never said I am no longer fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but I am fighting on my own for freedom, for the freedom of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and for the Biafra Republic government in exile. Remember, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu prophesied or made mention of forming a government, and Mazi Simon Ekpa formed the government. Now, Mazi Simon Ekpa, who formed the Biafra Republic government in exile, that is doing wonders now for Biafra, is taking decision based on his own capacity as the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile and the leader of the squad of cabinet and every offices of the government, taking orders, giving orders, releasing authority from his own office, not taking order from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu from the dungeon, because already he said, I am not going to take orders from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the dungeon. Whatever decision I take, I am taking it on my own. So we exonerate him. You cannot blame Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for what I am doing. That's exactly what Mazi Simon Ekpa is saying. So this bunch of ignorant mugus who are now, trending within themselves, because this is something that we have already listened to, we have already, heard our prime minister say it time and again. It is not a secret or hidden video. Some of them are so ignorant, they don't know that these are things that our prime minister repeat like regularly. We keep saying these things. It is not like, let us use this one against him. Since you don't have anything again to say about him, let us use this one and say that he said he's not taking order. He's not doing anything for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is exonerating. Exonerate means we remove anything from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must not be blamed for what we do. So if you are blaming Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for what we do, you must be a bingo. You must be an idiot. You must be a woo to blame Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now we have made it clear that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not the one doing what we are doing. We are doing it on our own. And we might say we are doing it for him, but on our own. And if you feel that, stop calling Mazi Nnamdi Kanu name, something, then release him. If you feel that what we are doing is disturbing you or troubling you, then release him. Let him go. Do you understand? And so all these fools that will just come and say, they talk about Biafra, but at the same time, they tell you, Simon Ekpa is working with Nigerian government. Simon Ekpa want to implicate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This video that explains all those their propaganda and their accusation is the same video they are using to trend that they have evidence against Simon Ekpa. This is the video that you people should use as, okay, he has said that he exonerated Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Fine and good. Good. So he is on his own doing it for, with his government and with his own authority. Is it not enough? But no. The only thing that makes them trend, the only thing that makes them relevant or makes anyone at all relevant for Biafra is Simon Ekpa. So they must call his name. They must mention his name. They must attach his picture for them to trend. Do you understand how useless and stupid some of these people are? So it shows you that they are not fighting for freedom. They don't want to fight for freedom. And you've been fighting this man for 2 years now. Everything you have done, you fail. You sit at home, you want to stop, you fail. Biafrans are listening to him. Biafra government have taken over. Biafra government are in charge of Biafra land, in charge of everything, giving orders, and Biafrans are following. Look at the sit at home yesterday. Everywhere was locked down. Aba was shut down. Ochanja shut down. Enugu shut down. Owerri shut down. Shut down. Do you understand? And so, is it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that gave the order for the sit-at-home that is shutting down the whole of Biafra land? No. It is Biafra Republic government in exile. And our demand is that they release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's our demand. So we shut it down. We shut Biafra down. We shut the whole of Biafra land down, demanding that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu be released. I'm telling the whole world that what we are doing, confronting the Janjaweed army, giving them woto, it is not ordered by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So you cannot blame him. We are the ones doing it. We take full responsibility. Do you understand? We know they hide, they talk. We take full responsibility for everything this government have ordered. We take full responsibility. So you don't blame it on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The sit-at-home will take full responsibility of it. Yeah? The chasing out of the zoo army from Biafra land will take full responsibility of it. Yeah? The buying and tying of the zoo armies in Biafra land will take full and 100% responsibility of it. I am also part of the government, so I am taking responsibility because I announce it here. Anywhere you see them, buy them. Akwazu army, take them out. They come to take us out. They come to kill our people. Then we buy them. That's what we do. We're not going to fold our hands and allow them to, humiliate our people, molest our people, even kill our people at will as they please. No, we're not going to allow that to go on anymore. We are not going to allow that to go on anymore. So we are taking full responsibility. Full responsibility. So I am going to bring in let me do my YouTube settings. 1 minute. I forgot I haven't done the settings because of the call I got. So I'm going to bring in, I know, choose, you are in the room, just hold on 1 minute. Hold on 1 minute. Okay. Hold on 1 minute, please. Okay. So choose, we have marks already. So please, you should come and help me to school some of these Umu Okoko. And please choose, you take the microphone first. You have the mic.
Hallelujah, somebody, one name, Vam Vam Vam, Pastor, Vam Vam Vam, Pastor, Vam Vam Vam.
That's so.
No, I congratulate you all, every one of us. I congratulate every one of us. I thank you, and I thank those that are in the room now, and those that will come later. What you are just saying. No, I just come back now. But the little one I just heard, I'm very, very happy for it. You see, as time goes on, like that's what these things that we're doing now. This Indo-Akanono will never be deleted out from our book.
Never.
Not that we do it now and tomorrow we will stop it. This Indo-Akanono, obugodulu mwa metele Indo-Akanono se duomia.
Exactly.
Onye ọbụla metele Indo-Akanono se duonya nya na mo a like lemia. Nna otu anyị nọ ndị emego anyị ịwa ọkwa ma I'm sorry na mụ na-ekwu otu a ọkwa ma na like these things now na-eme nne in other African countries bụ ihe na-eme anyị ka these people na-ezile anya wee fụ na o nwere ha anyị fụrụ anyị ji ekwu okwu anyị na-ekwu na aham ya n'isi ntu ihe nji just na-asụ Igbo bụ ka ọ dịka bụrụ na mụ na-ekreti nsogbu
na-asụ
ya bụ na dịsa ịdụ aka n'ọnụ akarọkwa mmalị mgbe a akwụsị o onye megidere mmeta ịdụ aka n'ọnụ adụọ ya aka n'ọnụ a na-adụkasị ya eze nwere ibelebe ọnụ ya
Yes.
Dokasia Vam 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 or what a
I'm
good
telling you.
name. Then on so if also had a mumpa, my name. A whoever on the are not a nilo. Hello, and I didn't know. Hello?
Yes, Daniel.
Okay, okay,
I can hear you, sir.
okay, thank you. Ndị
Go
be
ahead.
anyị
Go
ndị
ahead.
anọcha ndị be anyị ndị anọcha na-elo dịka Ifeanyị Ụba kpọpụrụ mmụ ya obodo ọzọ jee kpọrọ mmụ ya debe ebe a nna it's quite unfortunate to me o na ọ bụrụ that type of part of the world ka m nọ nna ife nnọkwa ebe a for tit for tat o eziokwu ka m na-agwa gị for tit for tat onye bụ senator in his country ka mmụaka ya na-adịrọ free gụọ akwụkwọ n'obodo ya ebe ọ na-achị na onye ligote ordinary councillor of a constituency onye ekporo mmụ ya kpọpụ ya obodo oyibo because na ama na ha na commit so many atrocities scam to the highest now a na-ekwurozi local government chairman na onye bụrụ local government chairman o mee gịnị mmụ ya anaba achọba na eze n'igwe ebe ya jee lụọ ụlọ jee bi mana that place na-generate that money they can never ever dream of taking care of that place for the upcoming generation. Rather, they will use the money and develop another country. I'm sorry that I'm saying this. Last time I heard that the zoo president Buhari Tozoano come here. They come in this Asian continent. That is UAE precisely.
Okay.
Because I'm very close. I'm very close to that country. And for 1 year now, they have not been giving our people visa there. Now, like those whom I got in touch with, they said that the man came. Everyone was hoping that he's going to discuss about the visa of 18. At the end, they were jubilating that their visa will be open. So they were. I myself, I was happy, and they said, "Let it be," so that those that decide to come out can come out. Those that decide to go home should go home, fine and good, spontaneously. At the end, we got to know, even it was in BBC, CNN news.
It was wash.
Yeah, he thought that he's going to play this country game that they are used to play. There was a time I told you that this Senate president, there's bunch of money he kept here. Did you know it was all those things that he come to discuss with them so that they will not seize the money?
Okay.
But it's underground, and they will put another thing in the front and discuss another thing at the back. You see, and the world have seen him. He is a criminal, a killer, a murderer, and what do we call it? A drug baron. Not even I'm suspecting that this one that he come in here, or he come with something. That man, and but I thank God that some these Arab nations now are seeing Nigeria and seeing the real Nigeria. The money that Atiku kept here is enough to develop the whole Nigeria. The whole Nigeria died. Likewise, this Senate president, I'm not talking about Obasanjo because they are all the same. Even this Tinubu here, my brother, you see, these people, they scammed the whole Africa. They scammed the whole Africa, not only Nigeria. You see what they were trying to do in Nigeria because of Nigeria decided to take the bull by their horn. And Tinubu was rushing, mesmerizing himself because when they were handing him over, the Northerners didn't know that this kind of a thing will happen. Because if they know that this kind of a thing will happen, they wouldn't have handed over to Tinubu. I'm telling you the real truth. And they didn't know that this kind of a thing will happen. It will be on disadvantage of them because this boy or this young man that took over this office now has completely seized every damn thing that they kept there, even the refinery in itself that they built there. Huh? Do you see how they are scamming the whole Africa? And I wish that Africans should see those who claim that they know it very well, those that are educated more than education, should see, think down deeply and get to the root of this so that they can they can able to publish it out so that everybody will know what is going on in Nigeria. Nigeria are the country that is killing their own.
Yes.
I thank you, my
very
brother.
much. Thank you,
Thank you, my brother. Thank you for the opportunity you gave to me. And thank you for contact my president, my PM. Greet him for me. I'm very happy, and they will go. All of them. Greet all of them, please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, we have our own Mazi. Mazi, please, can you educate some of these Ifulefus? You know, they are always in a state of imagination. Exonerate. Our Prime Minister said we exonerate. Please, can you explain to them the meaning of exonerate? And if there's other lectures you want to lecture them, go ahead, because they are ignorant. Ignorant.
Thank you so much, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Good morning to you from the beautiful city of Bolgatanga in Upper Eastern part of Ghana. Good morning to my great panelists and my brother that just left. Those in the comment section, my Nemoches and Namoches, I salute all of you. And I say, may the blessing of today from Chukwuokike Abiyama be with us. He say. English language is not my mother's tongue. My mother's tongue is Ngwa. My father's language is not English language. They call my father's language Kusase language. If you don't understand English, why will you go and begin to lecture people about English? Exoneration. I don't understand what it is. The only thing I know before English came to us is that exonerate, when you exonerate people, you relieve that person from any attachment. So what I do would not be used against that man. That is exoneration.
Exactly.
Ndị mgbasa bụ mgbafụta, igwefụta, mgbafụta, nchefụta. Abụghị ngwa kpọrọ ya. Do not use what I am going to do to hold that man. He is innocent of what I am doing from the day you kidnapped him and refused to bring him.
Simple.
As simple as that. School. School got so I don't want us to, you see, these people are distractors. That is what I call them.
Exactly.
In Ghana here, we say that ofu, they don't know anything. Ofu. They are just useless people. That's what we call them here. Pasia nipa, useless person. That is what they are. In Igbo, Igbo for ndị iberibe bembem ndị ngwa anyị sọ bụ iberibe onye ka ebudo onye iberibe bembem iberibe ka tachara tacha ya eme iberibe bembem. When we hear them, you see, Pastor Mama, you will know these people when you see them speak. And that person that is speaking is not like me, who has the title of Diokbara, who is not a full-blooded Biafran. Part of me is from Mungwaland, and that is where my mother comes from, and I'm proud of that great Biafran woman that gave birth to me, that I suckle her breast with God on her side, brought me up to this level, and be able to come in here now to stand against the desecration of their land.
Mazi, Max, I want you to listen to this other idiot. Listen to this one. Oh. Hear this one.
This one with the smoky book.
I am not like other. I am a celebrity freedom fighter. I am not like other freedom fighters. Others may do their own. Come and talk anyhow they like. It's not I am somebody people are looking up to. I'm a celebrity freedom fighter. I am a celebrity freedom fighter. I am not like other freedom fighters. Others may do their own. come and talk anyhow they like. It's not I am somebody people are looking up to. I'm a celebrity freedom fighter.
These are the some of the flavors. This one have become a celebrity freedom fighter. These are the ones that don't understand the meaning of exonerate. They are just.
Pastor Vam Vam Vam, you know, I like what you do. When you want to destroy them, you bring them out. They hear the word, will hear them. You expose them for who they are. Their absolute imbecility and act of buffoonery. In fact, they exhibit it for the whole world to see. What is celebrity agitator of freedom? Where he is, I believe that he's in South Africa.
Yes.
Desmond Tutu them were they celebrity agitator freedom fighter.
Even Malema, the one that is causing commotion on the whole of South Africa.
Julius Malema, my right hand, the one I so appreciate. Are they celebrity agitators? What kind of nonsense? You see, he they smoke Igbo.
He they drink Igbo.
He they smoke Igbo. He they drink that in banana. I've been watching this guy and I stopped watching him from the time I called into his program when he this man and the one that said he's the spiritual head of Biafra land, the one that always, I don't know, forgotten his name. Is it in Germany or in Spain or wherever he is? That was the day when they were celebrating or doing celebration of what they've arrested Simon Ekpa and so on and so on. Then that was the day I despised these people, and I got to know that these people has nothing to add in the agitation and the freedom of their own people at home. You see, so these people, I call them nuisance. These are miscreants. You can easily describe these people as, miscreants, distractors. They did not come to fight for their fathers and their ancestral land. They only came for what they will get from it. And that is why you say this one is coming out today to tell you he's a celebrity freedom fighter. I do not know where he got that one from. If there is, I wanted this guy to tell me anybody on this earth who was a celebrity that fought against injustices, that fought against killings of their people, that was a celebrity freedom fighter.
Thank you, Max.
Umu Okoko. This is what Mazen I was kind of called Umu Okoko. We don't need to listen to these people. Exactly. And I would like to use this opportunity to tell my dear friends, the people that stayed at home yesterday, I said, in everything, you people made me proud.
Yeah.
You defy that stupid chief of army stars. I do not know where these people were trained. I don't know where they were trained. I don't know where these people were. The same training they got. Is it not the same training? Was it not the same training I got? Probably most of my training were abroad. And that is the reason why. And they were trained at War College and in Jaji and the rest of them. Probably that is the reason why they would think the way they think. But if you see anyone that left that country pays so much millions to train abroad. 3 times have I been outside to for my training. That will tell you when they speak and when they reason, you will know. After training outside, I said I will not carry unnecessary and idiotic orders. I'm supposed to be doing, as at that time, what they are using the terrorists in military uniform to do in Southeast and South. And to a large extent to Southwest, because they don't like us. I said, no, I cannot take such stupid orders. An order that is going to cause or intimidate instead of relieving on that uniform, I said, I won't do it. They are not my tribes. They are not my mother's tribes. And I did what I did and left. So I do not know where the people, they don't know that sitting at home is part of civil disobedience to a constituted authority that has determined to destroy the interests of the other people. I say, my people, God will continue to bless you and strengthen you the more.
Thank you, Max.
If you have not done, come in and do something for your own people. And before I go, my brother, you know me, no? I be like a shower. I know they stay in one place. As I'm moving from here now, I'm going to another place to continue the preaching and the dissemination of this Biafra. And Enyendeba. I salute all of you. Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you so much, Max. Thank you so much, Max. Thank you. All right, Ifeanyi, are you there? Ifeanyi,
I'm here. Okay. I'm here.
All right, go ahead, Ifeanyi, please.
I agree with you, my brother Ralph. I agree with you. It has been a while.
Yeah.
I hope everything is okay. I know you're okay because I always watch your program.
Yeah, I'm okay. I had a little fracture on my leg, but I'm just recovering.
Oh, I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah,
don't worry, you will recover.
My leg.
Yeah, you will recover quickly. God is in control.
Thank you.
They will try, but they will not succeed.
Yes.
My brother, and their friends all over the world. You see these inconsequential people. Honestly, I don't like talking about them because these people are morons. To be honest with you, you see someone that is on colors, and people are going there to watch him. This guy is on colors. He's on colors. Honestly, he's on colors. I was listening to one of there's one program, the latest program that he did. He didn't play it, where he was telling people that Simon is the reason why Martin Namdekan has not been released. In that program, I was waiting to know the reason why Simon was the reason why Martin Namdekan has not been released.
Okay.
He said, had it been that Simon is not hitting hard on Nigeria and the military, that Martin Namdekan, that they would have, that Tinubu like hard people, that Tinubu would have robbed Martin Namdekan Niyanaro. He would have robbed on Nigeria politics. I was like,
who was saying this? Is it Ikenga that was saying this?
Yes, Ikenga. Understand? Is Ikenga? He was saying it on his program. Understand? Ralph, please, can you give me 1 minute? Maybe other person will take.
Okay, you come back. Just take care of him and come back. I'm still here. Just take care of him and come back. Let's. I'm interested in that particular point you raised. Mazi DK, please, you have the microphone.
Yeah, Pastor Vam Vam. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
I want to thank our media warriors and the Prime Minister and his cabinet members. What happened on Saturday? Yeah, I was so impressed. Even though that I was out of the state, I was in Madrid watching it. So I was
the speaker is seasoned, and I'm not hearing you very well.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just stay close to it like that so that I can hear you. Don't stay far. Okay.
I was out of the state last week, Saturday. So I was in Madrid watching everything live. I was so happy. So, and I thank God for everything was successful. And our able lion, Maramazoka, and I will go and see her. I have a wine for her. I will go and give her a special wine. Well, I see what you bring about this celebrity freedom fighter. All those ones are not freedom fighters. That's not like celebrating freedom fighter. All these ones are politician beggars. They are political jobbers. They are working for politicians. They are just IPO. They are their servants. They are slaves to IPO. They are the people they are using. You find your button. Go post on them. all of them, like Uche Mefo. Uche Mefo is one of the political jobbers. But once Charles Soludo bring his brother into his as a commissioner. So all these people that are being used, they are willing to into IPO. So this one he's just mentioned he's celebrating what? We don't have nothing like celebrating agitation. And nobody and I hate that I don't listen to him. He's an illiterate. Illiteracy is a disease. So that is he has a very big problem. Has a very I think before by then our leader starting. I don't know who bring him back. I am 100% sure that our leader starting. And this criminal DOS, there are people that bring him back. How can you bring somebody back who our leader sacked without the consent of our leader? And he started participating acting. I don't watch his program, I don't listen to him. And I thank God that all our leaders, all our leaders, people are doing a great job. They're doing a great job.
Thank you. Thank you.
Sit home yesterday, being Monday. That one was, it was everywhere was lost and key. Everywhere. They hear the sound. And the British who have been coming to the spot for years, coming to open a visa application office in it. That will not work. We won't take that. We won't take that rubbish. We won't take that rubbish. Anywhere they open that office has to be raised down. Anywhere they open that office has to be raised down.
I find it very difficult to comprehend what you're saying because your speaker is really not stable.
Oh, okay then.
Thank you, Mazi DK. Thank you so much. I believe maybe they are hearing you. I'm the one that is not hearing you. Ayochuku, did you hear him very well? Maybe you should explain to us more.
No, exactly like you said. Very difficult to comprehend what he said.
It's difficult to comprehend what you're saying. Yeah, maybe you take an earpiece or something like that because everything you are saying is difficult to put it together.
No, I don't have my earpiece right now.
Okay. It's always like that with your device. Maybe next time you get an earpiece, since you cannot, because the words keep flying left, right, and center, we are not able to comprehend and put it together. Yeah, even the people on the comment section say, no, we can't hear him. They can't hear you. So it's always difficult to put the things together. Thank you very much, Mazi DK. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. All right, Mazi, fine. Please round up on that your point. Just use 3 minutes. There's something I want to put. I want to put you on this track. Do you know that Ikenga Uruekwensu happened to be? He's calling himself a celebrity. I'm not interested in Ikenga. Anything Ikenga says, I don't want to put it out at all. Whether he's like, let him even come and cause mass and I don't care. But why it's important for me to talk about it is because there are some Biafrans that are listening to these idiots. And then even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, Uchechi, validates Ikenga Uruago as one of the top freedom fighters. The E-Rat and Sewage, Chika Edozieha and Chinas and Wasetan, Ikenga Uruago is their top person. So that's why I'm interested in this narrative Ikenga is bringing. So if that is the narrative, any narrative Ikenga brings, no matter how absurd or how insensitive it is the standpoint of these criminals. That's their stand, that's their view. So that's why I want Biafrans to actually hear what that idiot is saying. You know, he calls himself a celebrity freedom fighter. Do you know that now I don't like to call Uchechi the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but let me just, for the benefit of doubt, refer to her as wife. Do you know that now Delilah is coming out? She's coming out to campaign for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release. She's coming out, and each time she make a post, she will do a subliminal attack on Mazi Simon Ekpa. The people that have made Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's arrest, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu kidnap and continuous illegal arrest and detention have made it go global. They are the people she's attacking in her post, claiming to be fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now she wrote a post recently and said that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not released, that the zoo will catch fire. But we have already been setting everywhere on fire. We have already been shaking them and putting every pressure on them. After 2 years, the people she's validating as freedom fighters are people that are aligning with Nigeria. And she's claiming that Nigeria will be on fire. How? How will you put Nigeria on fire? Because your campaign is that you are not violent people, you are not this, you are not that, and your husband, and it started just like 2 weeks ago. So please tell us that a little bit more about that idiot in South Africa, so that Biafrans will understand what we have been saying. Go ahead, define.
Yeah, my brother Rafa, thank you very much. Let me just finish with Ikenga before I will now come to Delilah herself. Now, on that program, he was saying that Simon was the reason that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release is being delayed. So I was waiting to know the reason why Simon is the reason. He said, had it been that Simon is not hitting Nigeria government hard, that had it been he slowed down, that they would have released Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into Nigeria system on the government. I was like,
so that means he admitted that Simon is hitting Nigeria government hard. So their problem now is that why is Simon hitting Nigeria government hard?
Yes. I was like, Raf, is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu agitating for to enter into Nigeria politics? That is not what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is agitating. You are telling me and the whole Biafrans that Simon would have slowed down so that they will fix Mazi Nnamdi Kanu into the politics. So that they will fix Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the same government that is fighting against. That is what he's telling us. Understand? So that they will fix him on that government. The corrupt government. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that told you that whatever you can do to destroy you, that you should go ahead and do it. You are telling me that Simon is hitting them hard. That Simon is the reason why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has not been released. I now know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu release is close because Simon is hitting them hard and they are complaining. That is why you see Delilah herself coming out to talk, because they know that the pressure is too much on Nigeria government and they are about to release him because what they expected is not what they are seeing now. Because what they expected the eras and the useless people to do is not what they are doing now. They expected that immediately they arrest Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they will kill him. They did not succeed in killing him. Now they thought that they will kill him slowly. Before then, Biafra against them will die off. Then now everything now has turned against them. And look at what is playing now. The Niger Republic that they hope on to from there and be attacking us. The border has been closed against them. You see how God is fighting for us, left, right, and center. Now, come to this one that is in Germany that is calling himself a child because he's still a child. Raf, let me just tell you one thing. You see, when Biafra come, Biafra government need to build so many psychiatric hospitals and the rehabilitation center where they will rehabilitate the brain of our people, because some of them, the cow meat they're eating have destroyed their brain and they cannot reason again. Somebody like me will go and listen to Ikenga. Is there anywhere in the world that somebody answers celebrity freedom fighter?
Freedom fighter. Very ridiculous. Unbelievable.
Celebrity freedom fighter. Now, this one told us, is telling me that someone saying that I exonerate you in what I'm doing. That is telling us that he has taken charge, that he has pushed Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aside and take charge, that he has overthrown Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And you call yourself, no wonder No wonder all this why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was around us. All these people on social media, they are calling them miscreants because they know that none of them have anything upstairs. That's the reason why they are calling them miscreants. So in Igbo language, it means that rap ni yo bona mne me no basa hoge o. Start nyene that no basa hoge. Yo bona me. I didn't mean on your behalf. I didn't mean on your behalf. Any punishment they put on that me see them, see who don't responsible in whatever I do. Do you understand? Because we sorry, it was call was coming into my phone. They would want to use whatever we do to hold it against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to tell the court that it was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is sending us. But Simon made it clear that whatever we are doing, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu hands is not on it. He's not telling us to do anything. That is what exoneration means. But this buffoon that called himself freedom fighter don't even understand what exoneration is. If he cannot understand what the meaning of exoneration, how will he understand the freedom that he's fighting for? My brother, tell me, how will you understand the freedom that he's fighting for? Look at on the space of 2 years where this struggle have entered. Look at our Minister of Defense. Biafra now is being heard global. She was on the front seat. She was welcomed like a president.
No, that was the chief of staff. The chief of staff.
She was welcomed like a president.
Yes, exactly.
She was not welcome as a US citizen. She was not welcome as a Nigerian citizen. She was welcome as a Biafran.
Biafran, yes.
Do you understand?
Exactly.
This is what these people was preventing from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We should thank God Almighty. We should thank God Almighty that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have the brain to keep Simon aside. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu not introduce Simon to these people so that they will use the propaganda to send him out the way they send on nothing. Because I know that so many people have come to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, both financially and otherwise, and they send them out because they don't want anybody that wants something upstairs to help Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They want Mazi Nnamdi Kanu after spending 2 years or 3 years inside jail to come out and begin to shout all hail Biafra, all hail Biafra again. Again.
After telling us that he's tired of broadcasting, he will come out again after broadcasting.
Telling us that even if he stick, that he will go to stick with this war, and you are telling me that you're a celebrity freedom fighter. Chineke will be there with your celebrity freedom fighter.
Thank you, fine. Thank you.
By telling me that Nagaru by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu Yanaro. Then we Yanaro. Go to Zuosha na Nigeria. Go to her loot way. Go to her way people 419. Go to her name. The more you look, the less you see.
Less you see.
My brother,
thank you so much, Ifeanyi. You have made a very valid point this morning. Thank you so much. That was awesome. And I have a top man in the house also, Mazi Ayochukwu. Mazi Ayochukwu na chero ba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ni ha na-eme. Na Simon ekwe ka arụ ba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ni ha na-eme na zoo. Can you imagine the insult of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Ero ba Mazi Nnamdi Kanu n'ime zoo. Chai! Chineke mere m ebere.
Eziokwu, pastor ka ekwu okwu mere.
Ebum POP n'okwu kịta na si na-ekwu okwu ndebe ya n'elu because asị m ndebe ya na nkwuchi okwu ọbịa aza so mbịa were ndebe ya n'elu ihe raise ya up so that ka ọ bara na-agbada.
Ewo jisi ike ịma na anụ esi na ịda na skuta m na-asị pastọ ama m na anyị na-fight kwanị for Biafra ọkwa ụmụ anyị ka anyị na-fight iri Biafra ọgwụkwanị ha anyị nwa ụmụ anyị ga-eme Biafra enjoy ịghọta ihe mmenu. You see, it's just like sometimes not like this nna ajụ onwe m ajụjụ not like this nna ajụ were nna asị look at Tinubu, president of Nigeria, all the 80-something year old. According to ha kwuru nna jụrụ m how many years ka ọ fọrọ nwoke anyị anwụọ. So now kedu the reason nwoke a ka ji were chọọ na instead of iwere ndụ ya chọrọ Nigeria ndị Biafra aratisi Africans aja. Ebe ọ makwa na ọ ga-anwụ tọkwa anwụ. Gịnị ka ọ ka na-achọ? At least o burugodi kịta na-agwa ndị anụnwa ji ndị Afrịka enough is enough. Ọ dị ihe o kwesịrị ị na-eme, but ọ naghị eme rada ọ ka chọrọ ka oke ipuo ndị na ọbọn Nigerians to slavery at his age upon ego niile o nwere. So what does that tell you? Eziokwu, you see, that is what I'm trying to, that is because anyway, one of my joy is I don't know how to explain this to Biafra. One of my joy was our PM. He was born for this Biafran thing.
I'm telling you. And
he understand it. He understand this Biafra. He don't too much about this Biafra. Because sometimes when I look at the way our people will save, like this guy in Abo Ikenguru Agwa, I don't even know how people like this Ikenguru Agwa, the way he joined this Biafra, to the Oga Walida Kanaya with us. He didn't join this Biafra. So he came here to make a name. That's why he was attacking Mazin Nandi Kano. The same thing the same way Ijele went is the way that guy went. He was looking for a name. He was just looking for a main name. So when our leader suspended him, all quite the same UCM4 and Ando to hire or Nandi Kano. The same Obiuma and our leader Imago the same mentality ya nwa na-eme abịa na-asị na ka emekwe ya otu a na-akọ mmadụ ụjọ na-eme mmadụ our leader being onye ọbụ because enwere onye our leader bụ anya amaghị ya but thank God na mmụ ya pastor ana m agwa ndị mmadụ this all the time ndị be anyị na-aga chọọchị na-agụ Bible onye nzọpụta ga-abịa onye nzọpụta ga-abịa onye nzọpụta ga-abịa onye nzọpụta ga-abịa n'eluigwe ha chefuo ihe ndị ọcha mere ha ndị abutere ha Bible. That is ị na-agwa m na enwere ebe ọ ga-awe nwụọ ịgawa na paradise. Onye ọcha akweghị legodo ihe ọ na-eme ọ na-ebukọrọ ọya gị na-ebukọrọ your gold na-ebukọrọ your resources na-egbu with a weapon na-asị gị nwa ị ga-aga eluigwe.
But now eluigwe nke ya eluigwe nke ha na-ahazi their own eluigwe you got Australia, Sydney, everywhere, Melbourne, Chicago, Cape Town, before Bodo, but mama eluigwe mama.
Exactly.
I think na nke gị ga-aga menwo ma menwo.
Ana agwa gị na inwe ịgawa ga-aga eluigwe. You see, so but ihe ndị mmadụ aghọtawo agwa. Look, let me say this. Sometimes we don't allow to me on a platform because pastor enwe m ike kwuo eziokwu ka nna agwago mana I thank God that na I so na ndamo for this Biafra. Ihe anyị fụrụ n'ụwa ihe anyị maka this Biafra ọ bụrụ obere ihe. Ọ bụrụ obere ihe. Nnamdi Kanu our leader anụ nwee fụrụ ya ụdata onye nzọpụta ha na-agụ na Bible. Ọ bịago mana ndị mmadụ ama ha na ọ bịago. You know, that's why sometimes our people na-eme this ihe Biafra. Ha chefuo okwu niile Nnamdi Kanu. Time has come to separate the wheat from the chaff. All these Ikenguru Aguha, all these people are chaffs. How ma ihe ha na-eme ha just no idea based on ihe Nigeria mere. You see, Nigeria will a business company or a business. On a woot them too much. You know, they woot them sometimes. So sometimes I wish if our people could only understand onye habo. Moka ihe wo pastor. Umu Okoko, it's an Umu Okoko I na-akpọ nwa anyị wo just mere talk. Ọ bụrụ mere talk.
The team one nechegodi ima that Umu Okoko nwa Chineke. The team sometimes I'm machi kowa but ode ekwe m nkowa. That is ịgwa gị na ịbụ nwa Chineke.
Ngwa ka nyere gị aka dị pastor ka nyere gị aka. Onye education let me tell you.
Akpatoyi na ya na because I can't explain it.
Let me tell you. Epatakita na-asị rising sun. But enweburu onye use through his Mendolon Blancata. This is a critical thinking. Kedu ihe wụ rising sun? Epatakita, I feel that na anyanwụ ha na-ebili from Abia State to Akwa Ibom boundary. No, we are in America. Ịma ha no touch in America. Ịma na ọtọ ọchị dị na Britain. Ọ ihe aka kwalida kwuru eme kidnap ya, but ịmago sometimes ọ na-ewute. Ịma na enwere onye gwara m n'obodo a, one of onye ope mmanụ gwara m n'obodo a, say that na otu anyị si ka Nigeria na ha like ya because na hapụ Biafra gaba na ha ama enwezi ọnụ n'otu anụ nwa ha si rub shoulder with us, ha like ya. How many of us ma all these things? Ihe a look at ihe ndị Igbo na-eji rub shoulder. Legodi Fulani Shetima wuzi onye na-enye ọda. Legodi ebe odu ko Shetima na ife anya ụba ma ọ bụrụ na ha ama ihe ha na-eme. Kedu ebe odu ko Shetima na David Umahi ma ọ bụrụ na ha ama ihe ha na-eme. Kama na ha ama ihe ha na-eme, they are just money mongers. Yes. You see? Eziokwu na agwago, one of my joy our PM water this thing because okay, look at this now. A lawyer Jimako but a day later, Nnamdi Kanu also say suspend the sit at home. You can imagine our leader and our PM succumb, which means all Nnamdi Kanu na high name or you have now. You got I mean? I mean, onye furu Simon Epa, onye furu ya Kelebia, onye in fact, ịpụta ịgba ụnụ ịnọ n'ụwa pụta hụ ebe mmadụ na-akparị Simon Ekpa ma mmadụ ka na-ekwu okwu ọjọọ gbasara Simon Ekpa itiwa ha onye ahụ ọnụ ịma na ịmaghị ihe ịma na iwu efu.
That day ka nwere igbu mmadụ. That day ka nwere igbu mmadụ.
Eziokwu na gwa gị pastor because nke bụ eziokwu bụ look, I don't understand this. All kind of education, all kind of this fake education because this education people gabazie gufu uche na-eme only read and write. And was very critical thinking. That is why people are ajugini na-eme. You know, Nigeria we business company or business. That is why ijafu ma ifanyo bao ma okezi ikpazwa. They just there to make money. These are criminals. 419. They can't stand without money. And all the many of us. And when Ndi Oketa, so all that guy he's just there to make name. Oh my, even when he can put on my name, oh my name. For the truth today about that our PM, what he says he will be their end, and he has become their end. You know, look, let me say this. Our leader was here 2019 with Simon Ekpa joining IPOB. It's not the first person we don't share our program, Simon Ekpa. Now platform the IPOB. Before when we room our leader or watch here. The first broadcast so many. I keep saying this. The first day I'm for here because I'm my watch one more much me phone. I don't much me phone me broadcast. I don't follow. But after Simon Ekpa, when so much interest, I began to talk about this guy. So today, look at what is happening. That is why Ndi Nzama Biafra is here. Yes. For the fact now, for Simon Ekpa, whether for everything. And I'm from Simon Ekpa Batati today. For autopilot. You know, for autopilot. Autopilot, how they start calling us Ndi autopilot. Ndi autopilot. Ndi autopilot. Today, look Ndi autopilot. Look Ndi autopilot and when Biafra house in America. Look Ndi autopilot na team referendum convention of Finland. And look, only thing I can tell Biafrans, remain resolute. Remain resolute. Remain resolute. That eligwa hen that eligwa nwa ehun eji aghori a say enwe ga eligwe. Obughị ihe owu. Okwa ndị fight for this Biafra wu ndị ga okwa ya we eligwa nwa. Our leader kwuru ihe. Time shall come as far as he onye IPOB ya. Oh, I don't know how to say it, Pastor. Mana the truth of matter dey ba hawo. Ana m ekele gị na-ekele sigi ike, Pastor. Na-ekele ndị our media warriors. Everybody know for this Biafra. You know, don't go back because this Biafra this Biafra na fight. Oh, kwa ya that eligwa nwa. Awukwa ha nke adị na Bible. Abukwa ha nke adị na Bible. I've been honest with you people. You know, how here in Africa nguru agụ ha na-eme. They were never born for this Biafra. Ha ghọtadị ihe ha na-eme. Ha ghọtadị ihe. Ha ghọta ihe wo Biafra because he ghọta ihe wo Biafra today. nwanne efu that na ọkwa na-aga na-atụ ụjọ ma ndị ọcha maka ihe wụ Biafra. Okay, jugodo nwe this thing na ndị ọcha nwechara all this their marine, all this their warplane, everything ha nwechara ya mana ịpụta ha na-atụ ụjọ. The only thing ha ga-eme bụ anko ya to races iwe onye ojii ọ dịka but ọkwa ụjọ ka ha na-atụghị ihe anwa. You know, Pastor, thank you very much. Jisi na ike. Don't worry about ihe ike nguru agwa na-eme. They were never born for Biafra. How would the chaps? There is so many chaps.
Ya can't you water this message now? Come sound quiet, cause I know I have not just I will. I have become your last pastor. I've said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra comes. Each go to Babi, when you're in there, I don't see you there. Until Biafra comes. I have not just I will. I have become your last pastor. I've said it from the beginning till now. I will be your end until Biafra comes. Each go to Babi, when you're in there, I don't see you there. Until Biafra comes.
Because at times, on a board for the guy, each dear goes or meet us, each dear boy, maple. So, because at times, on a board for the guy, each dear goes or meet us, each dear boy, maple. So, at times, on a board for the guy, each dear goes or meet us, each dear boy, maple. So,
quiet. Enough. If I broke by accident, even if the guy me whole name, that idiot me whole name, they know what they are doing. They have tried everything, both spiritual and physical, both madibian, everything, propaganda. And there's a now saying that my mazin nam the cano or zuashi. That you know a bad guy, that you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like indeed mean. So now, open Simon had that attack in Nigeria. The same Nigeria not the kind of attack. Wow. No open Simon had that attack in Nigeria. That Tinubu Gaga consult within the kind waiting any name. Can you believe that? So they have tried everything to stop Simon and they keep failing. And Simon has said that I will be your last bus stop. I will be your end.
Of course.
Yes, you know they no can they bahon so good there poto tri Biafra and oh ya be here me ha fa no me da na so fa na timbu onye wopụta ka etie ku ani bi unu ka na ebe ha unu ka no ni me da o ti Biafra bia and he na fu de me na.
Of course, Pastor. Of course. You see, like mgbe our PM, sorry to Imana, mgbe our PM could have broadcast. I mean, some of them are what I mean. And the Hana fear no or quite Simon eba. But to how no spirit to Kuriyama.
I'm telling you.
How no spirit to Kuruda to Ukuama. You know, the truth of matter they have, like I told you, ndị obedient, ndị na-ahụ na-eme Peter Obi, ndị obedient a, ndị Igbo, ndị Biafra ya ma ụmụ nwanne anyị ndị Igbo na-eme obedient. Jugodo nweghị ajụjụ, ọkwa ha na-asị all eyes on the judiciary, all eyes on the judiciary. Ịma their strength, ọkwa anyị nwa water pilot ka ha na-eche. Ha na-eche anyị, they were depending on us. Ka anyị na-emesi ihe anyị na-eme ike. I don't know if you understand this exactly. Indirect way, they had to Rakaina Muyok Nemeshi so that the camera get would Peter be president. At the same time, how criminal minded if I thought anybody Peter be president, have your Pasai, Agarona, if for that kind dodgy minded.
Yeah,
this is exactly what you are seeing. Mananya got a habo, no one's up at Abiago. na onye nzọpụta abịago. So ọkwanụ ndị ghọtara na onye nzọpụta dị ihe a, ụkwanụ ndị ga-eme alaeze eluigwe, alaeze and joy.
Thank you so much. Chigozie no go back for a long time. Chigozie when you were because he had a good thing that by no me. So because Chigozie may pay your microphone, I'm on you. This thing that is
sorry, Chigozie.
Chigozie, go ahead, please.
Yeah, good morning, Uncle Ralph.
Sorry for keeping you for so long, but just you understand what we're doing.
There's no problem. There's no problem. Everything that we're saying is, in fact, it's just for Biafra to come. Nothing but Biafra to come. If what he's saying is not for Biafra to come, that is when I will be getting angry. But for the fact it is for Biafra to come. Remember, our PM said Biafra first. So, exactly. So that is just the point, please. I'm not angry at all. I'm not. I'm enjoying everything.
Wow.
So I just want to thank you, and I also want to say may God help you and heal you from such a injury. God will heal you. Even though it is projected, the Lord will disappoint them. God will heal you in Jesus' name. Okay, my brother, it is good for we to point our torch to where matters are. And the torch I want to point is this. In case if those who never understand this, maybe if sometimes the truth will be in their very eyes, like they won't know because they are not of the spirit. And then the Bible says in Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1, it says, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. To everything there is a time and a season for every purpose. You know, the Bible we read have already made us to understand these things. This is, you see, let me put it this way. There is time for slavery and there is time for freedom. We have spent all the time of slavery. It is gone. This is a time for freedom. And some people who never understand this thing, like those people you are calling their names, I don't want to dwell on that. These are people who did not understand the timing that we are in. The time that we are in today is the time for freedom. I just pray that they themselves should realize this and stop all those nonsense they are doing, because it can never help any one of them. This is a fight that our God has fought for us and has given us victory, before it comes.
Yes.
He has given us victory. And we are trying to make people understand, those who are still living in the past, that the victory had been achieved. I will continue, just like our PM has said from what you have just played now. He said that he has put them inside the pot. Until Biafra is restored.
Yes.
But I want to tell you that the Biafra has been restored. Pure fact. It has been restored. Because what is happening now, it is a cry of freedom. Freedom is everywhere. People are yelling for freedom now because everybody is tired of being a slave. No matter those who are still, trying to make us believe that they are not slave. They are slave. How can, just like our brother said about Peter and Barbie, Oba, what do they call Ifeanyi Oba, that he didn't know that he didn't know who he is. If he know who he is, he should know that he's better than Shetima. He know that he's better than this. These are people who were blinded, spiritually blinded. They don't understand the truth. But we, as according to Simon has said, we'll put them inside the pot. Since they don't want to understand the truth, put them inside the pot and let them remain inside the pot so that Biafra will be achieved. That is number one. Number two, I want to make us understand based on what Christ said during the time people were coming to him. That thing happened in the book of Luke, chapter 14, from verse 25, when the multitude was coming to him. And when he looked at them, they were coming to him to join him. And then he has to tell them what it takes to join him. If they have not hated their father, if they have not hated their mother, if they have not hated their brother, if they have not hated their sister, if they have not even hated their own life, they are not worthy to be his disciple. These other individuals that our preempt said that he's going to put them into the pot, already has put them into the pot. These are people who do not understand what this freedom is all about. And they don't want to understand. The only way to make this freedom come is to put them inside the pot, which I agree that they should be inside the pot. Because if you leave them to come outside from that pot, they will continue and be making this thing to be prolonging. We don't want this thing to pass this year, because this year is the year of the freedom. Exactly. And we are going to celebrate this year for freedom. Freedom we must get, because in my heart, in everywhere I am, I talk about freedom. Anybody that is not speaking about freedom, I'm in Nigeria. And then this so-called Nigeria, and in the Biafra land. And Nigeria is nothing. It's giving people nothing. We are in the house. We're observing the curfew. We cannot go out until when the stipulated time arrives. Then we will not go out, because we are respecting it, because we are believing that this freedom, we must achieve it, because it is the time framed. It is overdue. We must excel as a people. All those things that they were doing to us, trying to use our gullible brothers and sisters to keep us into this slavery. We have gathered all, we continue. In fact, I will tell PM, let him please help me to gather some of them that are still hanging somewhere. You should gather some of them, please, put them inside that pot, because I know that some of theirs, they need to go inside that pot, because if they did not go inside that pot, my brother, those few ones that they are like parasites. They are like parasites that will not allow you to have peace. So we really need to gather them wherever they are, in Germany, in wherever they are. They should gather them and put them inside our same pot, so that this freedom we must get. It doesn't matter how the Nigeria government, plan it, bringing the armor tanks and all that. Like yesterday, I was hearing sound of gun. Boa. I say, if the thing is coming, let us know where it's coming from. So if it is the Biafra Liberation Army, already we have told to know who they are. Anytime they come, we will know that they are the Biafra Liberation Army. So, but if it is a zone, we should know who they are and know and take cover. Because as we are living here, everybody is just living like this Biafra. Please let it come today, because the tempo is going high. The tempo is going high. I don't know some other place, because right for some time now I've not even drive out. So I just pray that God, by His grace, as He has said it, we ourselves, I saw you the other time, the time that you came and tear your something, your Nigeria passport. That was the time I said that you are ready. The time I saw that Simon have come and tear his Nigeria passport. That was the time I said, actually, he is ready. That is what I'm reading in that book of Luke, chapter 14, from verse 25. All those people that have refused to tear their Nigeria passport, they are not ready. They weren't ready. I hope you can hear me.
I can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. My little child is making noise. I can hear you.
Okay. All those people that have refused to tear their passport, these fellows are not ready. These fellows are the people who still have something to do with Nigeria government. And they are the one running up and down, collecting money from them, doing whatever they like, and then want to kill the rising sun. You cannot stop the rising sun. You cannot stop the rising sun. Where I am now, the sun have rise, and nobody can stop it. It doesn't matter how they try. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is in detention, and they want to lure him into what he has vomited. God forbid. He has vomited Nigeria out of his life, and he can no longer be part of it. He was the one who said that they would like to to make you look like them. I remember when he made such statement that the Nigeria government, they would like to make you look like them. So, and now these people who surrounded him, this chaff that surrounded him now, they want to use this chaff to make Mazen Nnamdi Kanu to be like them. God will not allow. Thank God for Mazi Simon Eba of PM, who understand what they are trying to do. He has really saved Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. He has really saved the Biafra struggle. At this point now, what are we be saying now? We will have everything will have gone into oblivion.
Yes,
but thank God that we are still marching. In fact, the tempo is high. I remember before I go, I remember the what is it called? Warrior. Warrior said something. It's one song that he said. He said, Ogadala, Ogadala, Onobola Jowisho. This is the time we are seeing it now. It's Ogodara. No matter that it's not coming, maybe somebody's doorstep. I'm telling you, the Ogodara is so high. The tempo is very high, and our people will continue to win, and we must restore Biafra. Thank you, and God bless you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Igozie. Thank you very, very much. Wow, that was awesome. We've had a long morning. Ayochukwu, I don't know if you have a last word for Biafrans so that we will close it for now until evening time.
Okay, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Pastor, I want to know my pastor. And I was at the time I believed him na pastor and do it here. But I saw you. I still grabbed that pastor. Because I remember, look, I was born and brought up in Onitsha. I the guy one day got block Rosary, Umago, Jacinta, Lucy, na Francisco. From there, I transform to born again. Jebredim Nando Tia. So, but I got them church. And to be honest with you, you won't understand this. Let me tell you, let me say this. So those time I was going to church as a born again. Look, I don't know, I just believe that this born again now. I was going too much far. That na ma food that Bible. I have read Bible from Genesis to Revelation.
Wow.
But I have come to realize that now Bible, a book of prayer, a book of wisdom. It depends how you follow this Bible. So now, from there, I naga chuku mepe manya mwere fu ihe na-eme n'ụwa. Were water that na a lot of things ihe anyị hụrụ ihe anyị fu na-eme n'ụwa abụghị ihe ọ bụ. What I mean? No, actually, too much lie, pastor. Too much lie. So from being born again, we got to born again.
Yes.
Whatever a sheep lost when a wilderness, not pagare, getting confused, not pagare, pastor. I was lost. Nah, that is, I was lost till one day. That was 2016. I had yes, I won't social media. A Jimmy Cabana social media. Mmepe nu were nu watch ya Mazin Nandi Kanu broadcast. From that day, pastor, were water. The reason why I was born on this earth. The reason why any large were name. You see, sometimes I feel sorry for our people because when you look at them in a Biafra land, out of ignorance can you because all will know ignorance. All those things shouldn't be happening. Biafra could have come long time ago. I build now and build our place. But because of ignorance, education, and religion, we are not reasoning properly anymore. We were still struggling. But no matter what they do, Biafra must come like our brother Kuru Kuna. It's all time of freedom. This is time of freedom. If you don't know it today. Look at the West Africa. Monday Kowas. Monday France. All these things because of freedom. And the freedom is here. And once that freedom comes, that is where you got because as far as he is so now Pastor Vam Vam Vam, so now fight for this Biafra. That your church Adeboyo na-emeba asi no church. Church. Pastor. I'm telling you this. Thank you very much, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Dalu nwanne jisikira yi na-eme.
Inyegom topic I get use as a series now, which we are going to start this series maybe evening times, most of the evening times, even if it's not every day. We want to start a series that I will call my encounter with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I want people to come out. Even those, do you know that there are so many people that are not Biafrans, but the day they found truth about Africa and about life was the day they started listening to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Of course,
Biafra. So, and when the Hausa, but no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu me prehanya, and when the Yoruba, no Mazi Nnamdi Kanu me prehanya. That's why when we say Nnamdi Kanu is another savior, is the savior of not only Biafrans, but savior of the black race. And when people now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the light they saw. There are people that don't know how to think before. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one that's reshaping their medulla oblongata. If I have medulla oblongata, and a shape. I'm telling you.
Of course.
Then when people know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we shape their medulla. O we produce ezibo medulla, bro, si medulla pioro. Am I when the medulla have the pioro bango no bend.
Of course, Pastor.
Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made my medulla or the complete straight. I'm telling you before. If I'm gonna go, but with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, my reasoning becomes straight, very correct. Usubonde by reside the Ekwensu. I'm not going to be in a girl's saying now, my friend, come. Why are you taking me?
Of course, Pastor.
Reshape my thinking, my mindset.
Okay, Pastor. Okay, look, you see, like when neighbor Pastor. When I heard our leader's voice, I him na be mwalie na chogade na amami ye IPOB. Mana na broadcast kan na IPOB. Aibu esim be mwalie na chogade na mpo na ajo mad na eleba na meeting IPOB. I was very mad na agare na chogade ndị mad. I asked many people. I said na ha ma ha. Till one day, one boy in a church. Or say okay, na ha ma kwa na meeting IPOB na enwe meeting na ọ ga-agwa m. So I bet church one day, Guam did that meeting IPOB. That day, speed kanji makpu ebe ahụ. So that is why I'm going to this in Ghana or former Peter Ngudo, a criminal. This na ha suspended in the IPB because none of Simon neighbor. When I look at them, now that is where I began to understand what ignorance can do to someone. You are suspending somebody.
Emmanuel Mazin Namdekano reshape the medulla Simon Ekpa, our prime minister.
Of course, of course.
Emmanuel Simon Ekpa is one Nigeria before he met Mazin Namdekano. And the one Nigerian call boom Kena Dokasi Biafra flag. Oh, you before.
Of course.
One Nigerian call boom Kena Bia war IPOB Biafra. Oh, we already go.
Exactly.
Their gamers in Namdekano, if any change automatic.
I can now bag it.
Oh, we bruise hardcore. That's why I'm telling you, Mazin Namdekano Diego.
I can now bag it. Okay, the reason why
I am 1 minute. I'm going to open this line. Maybe one of this evening will start. Maybe from this evening, my encounter with Mazin Namdekano was my encounter, or you can say my encounter with Mazin Namdekano was the day I found truth or I found my life. So I want people to be entering the line, not now, because I have already spent 1 hour 30 minutes, so that people can come in and tell us their own personal, because everybody wants their own personal encounter with Mazin Namdekano.
Of course.
Everybody. So I am this. My brother is just coming in now. I will bring you Chigozie back. I will give us 3 minutes. I know that this thing I said now has sparked up a lot of things, but I want people to be coming out now to tell the world. Even if you are not a Biafra, you are a Yoruba, you are Hausa. Even daughter, you are a white man, and you have heard Mazin Namdekano, and there is something Mazin Namdekano triggered your mind in your spirit. I will be opening a series where people will come out and tell us their encounter. Ayatuku, use your 2 minutes. After you, I will bring Freeman and I'll bring Chigozie and I'll close this program.
Okay, Pastor, thank you very much, Pastor. Thank you, my Pastor. Vam Vam Vam. Look, sometimes in Neku like this, now this platform because I talk YouTube because one day how this social media for their own profit, but at the same time what I mean, yes. So the truth of matter look, I don't know. Will I say I am thanking Mazin Namdekano, or should I say, look, he's my savior? Because, like I said, I will
deserve thanks, deserves accolade, everything you give Mazin Namdekano. Let
me land. If I land, you will see where I was going. If I land, you will see where I was going. Why I say like that is because I was heading somewhere before you stopped me. So what I was trying to say is, look, I was a born again Naga this church. At the time I was lost. I was lost. Won't understand. Pastor, like this. When I began to understand what is chuku, I won't chuku adocha, I won't chuku. Like this. Chuku de come Chuku de come on at Ojo on that is I wouldn't hold an Ojo. Why did we may poor if you understand the Kimana Chuku that is
consuming fire or consuming fire
on a yegu Ikaele Muyanya Oma pastor Oma Ojo is boten jo mana or would hint I has no Ojoronjo. I don't know how to classify this. Let me tell you. I'm a wound for this Biafra, and I name this Biafra. I name me with joy. Joy, I name Biafra and Kai with joy. If John does government, our own Biafra will by fire by force. In me, I'm way back. On Haji, Manam no Buddha. So you have to understand this Biafra before I put Ika go and was in a game. And when you get all food on my heart, Kaja, whatever food on my lawan buy na la. Enough is enough. ọ bụghị ebe ị na-atụ ụjọ onye na-atụ ụjọ na-atụ gị ụjọ onye na-atụ ụjọ na-atụ gị ụjọ. Of course pastor, onye na-atụ ụjọ na-atụ gị ụjọ. Biden na-atụ gị ụjọ as onye Biafra, as onye ojii. Tụwa na-atụkwa ụjọ na onwere na-anọkwa na-atụkwa ụjọ. Ịnọkwa gị iwe eziokwu o. You see, the truth of matter dị ebe ahụ with time onye ọ na-emecha ghọtaba this thing. The time is fast approaching. Ka m nye ndị ọzọ ohere ka ha kwuo because achọghị m ikwu too much. Pastor,
your time is up. Thank you. Freeman.
Hey.
I don't know why you came in. Just tell us why you came in. Just you have the microphone.
I greet you, Biafrans. Am I coming out live?
Loud and clear. Loud and clear.
Holy, holy, holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Holy, 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 holy. Nnamdi Kanu is another savior. Onye na-ekweteghị na Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wụ savior, ọ maghị ihe, ebidobeghị. Because before Nnamdi Kanu pụta, anyị ncha kpuru isi. Onye ọnwụ na kpuru isi. Enweghị ihe anyị ma onye ọnwụ na. Even onwe mbosi emege anyị gara Thanksgiving na church. So a na-eme ndị ọzọ, a na-eme group pụta bido holy, holy, holy. Father si stop. Ndị akwụsị n'ime ụka o. So Father si na biko na change na egwu ọzọ na ọwụ sọsọ Jesus Christ ka a ga-enye holy. Akpọwa m na phone, agaghị m church that day. So emeka ha akpọ m na phone because ama na mi na Father dị na mma. Na m ga-awụ ọnụ Father na ihe Father m mere tata na Father try next time na sọsọ ya nwa ga na-ekpe church. I call Father, dear Father, na-enwere m ozi to you. Father sị m yes, ya mana m ga-abịa. Asị m Father lee anya, enweghị onye nwere ike iji legodo anya m agwa gị na enweghị onye nwere ike iji Nnamdi Kanu egwu. And Nnamdi Kanu wụ our savior. O nwere ebe ọ wụ our savior. Ọ zọpụtara anyị n'aka Zoom, n'aka ndị ara, na even na magụnwa wụkwa Father o si azọpụta gị. Ihe anyị mụtara n'aka Maazị Nnamdi Kanu maka Chineke, school anyị gara n'aka Maazị enweghị university ga-enye onye ọnwụna. At all, my brother. Nwoke ahụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu magide ihe Chineke short another Solomon. Chineke buru amamihe bunye this man n'isi. Eluigwe zie ya ozi abịazie ndị ụwa. And ihe niile ọ na-atọpewa akwụkwọ nsọ. Maazị mere ka anyị mara na in Biafra, our religion, that is where we worship, and that is where we
onye nzọpụta anyị na-eche ga-abịa ni.
Eziokwu
m interrupting you, brother.
No. Let me interrupt because he kwuru the final. Nke ọla m chefuru iwepụta ya. Nwoke a kụzigidere ihe to the extent of ndị papa na ndị mama gacha na school, feeding na ha gacha na school, bịa mara na enwekwa ihe gara na school o. This man kụzigide banyezie ma ndị Mali, ma ndị Gambia, ma ndị Senegal, ndị onye ọwụna kwuwe, onye ọwụna marazie ihe na-eme. Not only in Africa, marazie ihe na-eme n'ụwa.
I'm on a program one day. Somebody at home from one African country, Obokwe, Nigeria.
Okay.
If you go more Freetown, Kobo, Obokwe, Nigeria, or Simona. That is not a human being. The Kamaz and Nnamdi Kanu. Immediately, anybody the Kamaz and Nnamdi Kanu. Wow.
Nobody.
Nnamdi Kanu is the best thing that.
Onya human being. Onye nzọpụta ị na-agụ na Bible. I want you to know you to have.
Onye a very highly intellectual person. Obokwe Nigeria. That is because I call Mazina can imagine. That is Ndibo. Imana men with gray to the extent that somebody like Mbazulika Mechi died over 90 years. Mbazulika Mechi respect Maazị Nnamdi Kanu with his own age. On a Maazị Nnamdi Kanu as a warrior.
Eziokwu niile. Even in Mambo bidoro na-eme, o nwere some people na-asị, oh, do this small boy no na he respect ọ na-eme nke a. M sị, unu ndị ara o, respect onye, ihe onye a na-akụzi imu ya. But later ka ha nwa bịara mara na this man awụrụ dị naanụ. In short,
onye watch the program that day, o chetagoro bịa na onye ọ dị ka onye Botswana kpọrọ m that day na phone na my program.
Yes, no onye Botswana.
Pastor, Okwa Judas rere Jesus Christ according to Bible anyị na-agụ.
Yes. Exactly what is happening. Exactly how Savior. And na look. Na Obidanyanwu ushi from Biafra. And the bank oge she eseli. And the baby check when this man bịara bido kuziwe ọpụta ọsị gị bring pen and paper. Bring pen and paper. Ihe ahụ ime nwere ndị na-amụghị okwu ahụ ọ na-ekwu mana anytime iweta pen and paper ọ na-ekwu ị na-ajọ ọtụ ị mara na this man preaching ya onye wụkwanụ ole onye dere akwụkwọ ndị dere akwụkwọ gịnị idecha iweta maazị mepe ya gosi gị nye gị history ị na-amụ gị n'ọnọ maazị mere ka anyị na-amata na o nwere ndị Igbo jidere onwe ha si nke n'ime mmiri. Nobody told us that story. And ya nwa gagide ruo that place. Maazị erilo onye nzọpụta ruo echile. Pastor Vam Vam, I'm aka gị, my brother.
Can't pick over azụ ka ị na-aweta ihe ị na-ekwu because look, ọkwa Judas rere Jesus. Because don't get me wrong, because I believe in Jesus before. You got I mean? Sorry for this. Judas rere Jesus. Abịa kpụrụ ya mee ya akaje bonye obe je kpọgbuo ya n'obe ọkwa ihe ọwụ. Now ụmụnne anyị were Nnamdi Kanu. How many years can Nnamdi Kanu na-ata afụfụ? Efukwuda afụ nwoke a na-ata. Efukwuda afụ Nnamdi Kanu na-ata kamgbe.
One second.
Onye tagoro ụda afọ anụ aka na-eku ume.
1 second, can you continue? Mgbe Jesus Christ bụ obe, chete na ọ dara 3 times. Ha si na ọ dara 3 times. And onwe onye bịara zọpụta, onwe onye ha jidere si ya, ngwa nyere ya aka bute data obe. Kedu ahụ onye ahụ si ya nyere ya aka bute obe? Ọrụ Simon de Syria. Simon de Syria. Oh God, Chukwu abịa ma Chineke obido ihe niile n'oche ebe.
Pastor, agwara m gị, Pastor, enwere okwu enwere okwu nkwugo before ebe a agwa m ụnụ so ụnụ ọkwa ifo Bible ọkwa ịma enwere one thing enwere Pastor Alak in this your program enwere one thing even though na mụnwa aganubeghị mbe dibịa jekwu ọgwụ mana ana anụwa na ije gwụọ ọgwụ na enwere ihe ọgwụ na-asọ enwere ihe ọ ga-awụ ime mistake ọgwụ aha merụọ according to ndị na-agwụ ọgwụ na-ahụ ihe ndeba ya nwa ha wụdat na ihe a na-agụ na Bible wụ is like ọgwụ ndị ọcha gwọrọ agwọ were kechie ndị mmadụ ụbọchị ọ ga-etiwa ya tipuo o tipugo na
nke a mere anyị n'anya onye ndu tagide afụfụ akpọta Simon ọya bịa buru obe a na-aga Simon de Syria buru obe bugide obe ruzie ebe akpọgoro Jizọs exactly ihe Simon ịkpa na-eme kịta
ihe anyị na-agụ na Bible na-ekpe ekpere nye na-eme ebe ị nọ kịta but for you to understand what I'm saying.
We are going.
Chigozie wee kewe ihe ọ chọrọ ikwu. Chigozie wee ihe chọrọ ikwu. Chineke wee mere. Ọ dị ka Chigozie alakpugo, Chigozie anọghịzi ya. No problem. Chigozie
You muted me.
Okay.
You muted me. Okay.
Okay now.
So it is good to do the right thing. And I can tell you authoritatively that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, though I've been hearing about Biafra, and my father told me about the civil war that they fought. I have the bullet that he sustained. And he showed it to me and even told me his army number. And when all those things, when he was telling me that, I'm just the second son, but I happens to be the one he's telling all of this. And it was 2 bullets that he sustained. And they removed one, and they didn't know that there was one that is still remaining. It was after some time that one started disturbing him, and they took him to where they pull it out. My uncle is holding it today, that particular bullet. So what am I saying is this. Though I also heard about Biafra from Raf Wazurike when he was doing his mass up. But I did not succumb to such, because I didn't see any seriousness. I didn't see any resolute on that. I see it that is a joke, that this man is playing a joke. And in fact, I see it that is not the right time. Let me use the word.
Exactly.
Then after that, I now heard about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I was at Iguacha at that time, 2014.
It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that brought this Iguacha.
Iguacha, yes. Very clear. Very clear. Very clear.
Because they don't lose your line of thought. Don't lose your line of thought. Because you are a Bible student. You are a Bible student. The Bible says that the letter killeth, but the revelation or the spirit giveth life. So everything that we have always been hearing about Biafra, about freedom, it was all letter. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu brought the spirit into it, and the revelation that gave it life. I don't understand what's happening to me this morning. Give life to what we are seeing today. Because every other person, Port Harcourt, Asaba, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not Asaba, it's Ahaba. It's not Port Harcourt, it is Iguacha. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave life. Every other thing that they made. Letter. And the Bible created that the letter killeth, but the revelation or the spirit giveth life. Because they continue your life or not.
Okay, yes, that's fine. So I think I was in Port Harcourt when that message came. I heard Mazi talking. That time we still got that in Iguacha in radio. That is 102.5 or so. So we used to listen. And I heard that voice, and I said, no, this voice is different from other voice. And this
voice is different from other voice.
This voice is the voice of freedom.
Wow.
This voice is a quickening voice. I think I have been waited enough. So this is the kind of person or the kind of voice that I think I need to follow. Other voice was completely foul. They are not real voice that will get us freedom. And they actually is not actually the time that this voice come at the right time. That is on 2014, I heard this.
Wow.
So I have to queue up, and I was following up every of his broadcasts. And it was very, very wonderful. Seriously, I begin to canvas and begin to propagate the gospel of Biafra, because I see that Mazi is the right channel. So, and then why the becoming somehow thought, because according to our people, I see feel the hot. The more you get close to fire, you feel the hot. So as the days approaching, and we still keep seeing a lot of things. I remember when and all of those fellows and Imam Mezu, Barrister Imam Mezu, he doesn't joke with that man. But unfortunately, these are chaps around him, because sometimes when something happened in the beginning, you always see the chaff first. Those that are not relevant, you see them first of all join, because they did not have the freedom at heart. They didn't have the Biafra at heart. They had business at heart. The Nigeria business mentality. That is what is still in their heart. They don't even know what it takes to. You
remember the parable of the sower? When the seeds fell, the first seed did not fall on the good soil.
Exactly.
They fell on the rocky side. They fell on the road
You
side.
are there. You are there.
It was the last seed that fell on the good soil.
On the good ground. Yes, on the good ground. Yeah, you are correct. You are correct. So honestly, Mazi, I can tell you that today I'm talking the way I'm talking today. It is one of the things I gained from Mazi. Mazi make us to understand who we are. God, Mazi also, open our eyes in so many things that was hidden from us. Mazi, like what I said, Iguacha today, it was Mazi that educated me to understand that is Iguacha and not Port Harcourt.
Yes, I don't know anything about Iguacha before. Nobody ever told me. Nobody.
And at the same time, Mazi made me, he made me to be courageous. He made me to be courageous. Sometimes our people are not, they don't have this courage to come out and to speak the truth to power. But Mazi, after Mazi, educated every one of us, I was able to have that courage, that full courage to speak the truth to power. And I also realized that, with what I explained before, like in the book of Luke, when Christ was, asking every one of them that rushed after him, that he now told them what it takes to be his disciple, that they must hate their father, hate their mother, hate their brother, sister, even their life before they will become his disciples. In other words, Mazi, in his own way of freedom, search and all that. So he made me to believe that particular message I saw in the scripture is equivalent to the freedom that he is asking for. If you are not ready to give your life, you are not ready for freedom. Because there is no life without freedom, brother. If you don't have freedom, the life you are living is useless.
Worthless.
And this is where our gullible sisters and brothers who are gushing out spit from their mouth in all over the place is trying to drag us to. We are sick and tired of this nonsense. We can't continue like this. And when we talk about godliness, it is speaking truth to power. You don't speak truth to power. That means you are not a godly person. God doesn't fear anybody. He doesn't fear anybody. So if he felt that you are a carrier of God inside you, why will you fear man? Why will you fear man? When you see this is truth, Mazi open his mouth and speak the truth. And today we are speaking this truth because he too, as Mazi, he has educated us and make us to be courageous and make us not to fear before any enemy. He make us not to fear before our enemy and tell them the truth before their eyes. So anybody that is not ready
to lose his life is not ready for freedom. Freedom is better before you have that life. There is no good life without freedom. I cannot.
Wow. Hope we didn't lose him. Did we lose him? Did we lose Chigozie? Chigozie, where are you? Oh, Chigozie is in the Biafra land. The network is fluctuating suddenly. Chigozie, you need to get your network back because you are saying some deep things. Chigozie, we lost you there. Freeman has gone out. You know, some of these things, why somebody else is talking, some not getting into you. Ayochuku, what did you receive while Chigozie was talking? Like, say, some powerful spirits have entered you.
yeah. Pastor, the truth of no, look, exactly is exactly how you said it. It entered me. When this freedom I in a fight, huh? Ready for freedom.
Yes.
And don't want her in her to join one.
That is I'm telling you, Adama to see one, the fear of death disappear.
According to the Bible, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Oh, you Nigeria today. People are dying. People are healing because of lack of knowledge. And the problem when we are bringing this knowledge to them, Hana for you like on my watch on my Ghana social media for Dr. Damage, who can Kema Ched. Ona Korobis. When he's talking. When he's talking, people will think that na onya akita na ngoni he dia nisi. And when we hear dia nisi, the only thing they have on a dream Nigerian politics, Keme minister, Koje Nwego, nothing. But to got no bu to have a life for it. You got I mean. So in what an if you have if that is freedom, one ipota like this, okwa who that na ndị nwe feel in atụ ụjọ mgbe ha ga-achọpụta na ndị ha na-atụ ụjọ.
Hold it there. Owuleze Aku Onyekwere, please unmute yourself. You are fresh and I'm sure your anointing is fresh. Unmute yourself, Owuleze.
Thank you, Pastor Vam Vam Vam.
Thank you, my brother.
God bless you and our people. Owuleze Onyekwere Aku. You know, we are in Biafra land.
Wow.
That's why I'm not putting my picture. I'm a clergyman in Anglican Church.
Okay, it's good to have a clergyman. I want to have a clergyman's perspective.
How
did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come across? How did you get into this? You know, I don't understand. Being a clergyman, well, what do you know about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How did it impact your life?
Of course. You know, the Bible says in John chapter 1 verse 11 that Jesus came to his own and his own received him not. But as many that received him, he gave the power to become the children of God. Nnamdi Kanu came and he was talking. And many neglected him, many insulted him. But on my own part, when I heard about Nnamdi Kanu, I tuned into him because initially my father told me about Biafra. I heard from my father the first time about this fake Port Harcourt name, that it was Iguacha, not Port Harcourt.
Okay.
The day I told him I want to go to Port Harcourt for conference, he rebuked me that he don't want to hear that nonsense from my mouth. I was thinking, he was telling me that I should not go.
Was your father a veteran? Was your father a veteran?
He was not, because during Biafra War, he was in Botswana.
Ah, okay.
That's why he would not attend, but his immediate junior brother went to Biafra War.
Okay.
He lost his hand till his death, 2008. 12. His hand, I know him as a man of one hand because he lost his hand in Biafran War. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whenever you hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you must have case study. You must see what will make you to go for research.
Wow.
Because you must put your hand on what you don't know. You think you know more. You must go make you to go deep and deep and deeper. Now, in Paul told the Romans that they that live after the flesh, they mind the things of the flesh. And that is what is happening in this our struggle. People who are after the flesh, that refuse to encounter the spirit. You know, Peter denied Jesus when the spirit has not entered him. When the spirit entered him, he pointed at the Jew, told them, "You are the one that killed Jesus." People that he was afraid before. Fear vanished. Many of us knew about what is happening in Nigeria, but they refuse to embrace the spirit that has empowered Onyendu, that he came with. I met one man, once, if I'm a John for friend, in the Newe South, he told me that anytime you saw Nnamdi Kanu, he is a different human being. He's not that he's not operate in normal realm of human being.
Wow.
He's beyond human. And I said, then why then you DOS are playing at the gallery? Because he told me they were afraid that what he will say when he come out. Because what he will say when he come out will jeopardize them. And see, so which means now your people, your hand there. So the spirit, they are all living in flesh, thinking about things of the flesh, thinking about things of the spirit. Yeah, not of the spirit. As Nnamdi Kanu came with spirit to expose the evil entity Nigeria. And God has done it. He has got we are going home. Because he has established the second. He has established, when we started, he started with IPOP, one family.
Did you get the revelation somebody said here earlier? You know, I've never even thought of that. One of our brother here, he's still here, Freeman. He said that while Christ was carrying the cross, and then the only person that came to help Christ was one
Joseph.
Simon.
Yeah.
Oh, Simon. Simon the...
Yeah.
But that is Simon his name now. Eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You are a clergyman. Joseph of Arimathea is a different person. He's the one that...
Arimathea was the one that buried him.
Yes.
Arimathea was the one that buried him.
The person that helped Christ to carry cross, his name was Simon.
Or Simon. And
so,
Simon...
This spiritual...
This is a revelation.
Or this spiritual, connection with what
this is a revelation. This is a revelation. And also Christ told Peter, "You are Simon. Peter, upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell shall not prevail."
No, is it a coincidence? I don't understand. Simon helped him while on the way to go.
These are divine mandates happening.
Simon, that upon this rock I will build my church, and the gates of hell. So today we are seeing the gates of hell everywhere, right now.
The gates of Fulani, the gates of Sabutua, the gates of fake politicians in the South Old Eastern region. I don't like to call South East. I normally call Old Eastern region. Fake Old Eastern region politicians who prescribe IPOP. We started with IPOP. Now we are in government. The second has been established. And anytime the second is established, no things happen. And there will be a new creation and a manifestation and nothing. So, government in exile, I was very happy on Friday. What I saw, I was very happy. And we are moving. After this inauguration and the referendum happen, you will begin to see what will start to happen in our Biafra land. You begin to see some clergymen start to speak up. I'm telling you. we are working together, we are meeting together, we are praying together, and you begin to see what will happen. Just gradually.
Wow. Wow.
God bless.
Wow.
Thank you, my people.
The puzzles are coming together. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Onwuleze. Thank you so much. You know, this thing is not by accident. This thing is not by happenstance. You see that everything is connecting together. The dots are connecting. Why? Is it by accident? Is it by chance? Simon the Cyrene. Is Simon the Cyrene that helped him while on his way to Golgotha? And then even before we got there, he handed over to Simon. Why is it Simon? And Mazin Nandikanu picked us. Oh, I don't know how else to explain this thing. Let me, and he said this to our own Simon. He said this. He said this. You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important. So emphasis around Christ had to do
it's with around him.
Emphasis
brother,
around Christ.
Brother, one thing again. Yeah, what Mazi just said now is exactly what happened when John the Baptist was baptizing Jesus Christ. They said that the heaven opened and a dove was descending. A dove was descending and was saying, "This is my beloved son, in whom I am well pleased." And this is exactly what Mazi told us. Listen, you must listen to Simon Ekpa and share his video.
You see, the emphasis was too thorough.
I tell you.
Emphasis. You must. He's doing absolutely,
absolutely.
I ask myself, why this emphatic, thorough emphasis on this particular subject of Simon? And then we now come today and talk about around the life of Christ. Simon was all around there on the way to Golgotha. Simon, even before he got there, he built the church and he said, Simon and the gates of hell. Christ emphasized that the gates of hell will not prevail. And in this particular movement, Mazinam Kanu said, you must, absolutely. He's fantastic. Chineke Ogirineme. Chigozie, please round up your thoughts because the internet was troubling you before there. Let me unmute you.
Thank you.
Let me have another 15 minutes and I will close this section this morning because the thing is just overwhelming me this morning. I don't know.
All right. Thank you, Mazi. Mazi, thank you very much. I just want to tell our people, and also more especially, I know they must come across this video and watch it till the end. I don't know if they have data, they can do so. It is better they watch it from beginning to the end. They will learn a lot. And this is going for the general overseers, the pastors, the bishops, and every clergy, men and women in the Biafra land, and also in Nigeria as a whole. They should be able to come out. They should be able to come out because I want to tell them, read one particular place for them in the Bible. And every one of them used to quote that place. And I don't know if they understand that if they are not following what the scripture says, is going to become a problem to them too. But I don't know, are they going to tell people? Are they not part of the message? Because I cannot just give a message which I am not part of. Now, the Bible tells us in the book of Revelation, Revelation 21 verse 8, it said that, but the fearful, he called other peoples, other characters there, those who does unbelievable things and all that.
they will have their part in lake of fire. I don't know if they themselves did not see coward playing in their message, because that fearful is it is coward people, cowardice. They are afraid to speak the truth. They are coward. Every minister, every pastor, every general overseer that is afraid to speak the truth is a pure coward, and he will not be in the kingdom of God. That kingdom of God that is running after all these years, he will deny himself by being fearful. To speak truth has become his problem. Mas, if it is not Mas Nnamdi Kanu who came out to speak truth, truth is power. And that is why they have held him hostage today, because he has spoken the truth. Christ will also speak the truth, and they hold him. Christ speak the truth, and they hold him and arrested him. Nnamdi Kanu speak the truth. They also kidnapped him. So it was those that speak truth that they always arrest. But those that didn't speak truth, nobody arrested them. And they too should also know that even Christ said it again, that they will be arrested. They that are speaking for him, that they will be arrested and be put into prison. And they themselves now, who is claiming they following Jesus Christ, they were afraid to be arrested based on what Christ said, or what? Are they not following Christ? Because Christ said that as you cannot be greater than me, I'm your Lord. And you can never be, a servant can never be greater than his Lord. If they have arrested Christ, they will also arrest them because they speak the truth. Now they are afraid to speak the truth because they don't want to be arrested. Now they are afraid to speak the truth because they don't want to die. But they want to go to heaven. The heaven will close before them completely. They will completely be rolled out of heaven. They will not be inside heaven because they are liars, because they are always giving praise to one another. That's what they used to do. They used to give praise to each of themselves. They don't give glory to God. They are selfish men and women who did not come to serve God. We are servants of God. We don't even care even our life is going to go off now. We know that even this life goes on. We have a life in Christ Jesus because he has promised us so. We don't like to live as a slave, and we cannot continue to live as a slave. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have educated us. I learned a lot from him. And from today going forward, anybody who have come out to speak any nonsense against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, against Simon Ekpa, who is doing wonderfully. Look at how he is now. Everywhere is shaking. Look at look at everywhere now is shaking because of him. And the zoo now is running helter-skelter. And they were saying all manner of things, trying to see how they can repatriate him. They cannot repatriate him because he is the finisher. The mantle has been given to him, and he will finish this job, and Biafra will be restored. But very soon, those people who are also thinking that maybe they will be, because I know why they are afraid of the coming of Biafra, because their hands are not clean. Because those that their hands are not clean, they are afraid of a sane country. They don't want a country where there is righteousness and holiness. They want a country where the sin will continue and continue. And we don't want such country. And that's why we are opting out. Such country is a slavery. They are slaving us, and we don't need it. Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Thank you so much. You can see in support of what you said there, I gave a scripture now. It's Revelation chapter 12, verse 11. And it says, and they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony. This part, now the end part, belongs to those criminal pastors that love their lives. The Bible says, and they loved not their lives unto the death. They loved not their lives. So all of you Then I say you want to go to heaven, but you don't want to die. You love your life. Ndara, liars everywhere.
Pastor,
Now we have
my pastor, because in 1 minute I want to throw something in. Spirit okay. Somewhere.
Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Pastor. Pastor Vam Vam Vam, my pastor. Pastor, you see, sometimes you don't have to make a platform because of YouTube. You know, look, the truth of matter about how our people will be children of light, light and darkness, children of light and darkness. But I don't go sit there and do why again with the light and darkness are. Because when you begin to ask yourself and be critical question and begin to think critical, you begin to understand. By the time you begin to understand who you are, you can understand what is happening. Look, let me tell you. Ndo chaifuru, ha gwa na sun is the God. Anyanwa, no ya God. So kerihe wukana anyanwa. How many anyanwu ka enwere n'ụwa? I nwere ike na ịpụta na anyị na-ajụ onwe gị sị anyanwụ na-eti na Afrịka, ọnyanwụ na-eti na America. Isi gị jes ofu anyanwụ ha na-eti ebe niile. No, brother. Ọ bụghị ofu anyanwụ ha na-eti ebe niile. Nke ha awụ man-made. Enwe ndị na-arịgo n'elu every morning 3 o'clock 4 o'clock gate ready ịgba ya ka touch. But nke ha na-ebrite na Biafra wu that one aha Chukwu kere eke. One day it's time to start to speak. Ana want today say more because all Chukwu gosira ya, one madu gosira ya. I've been waiting for the time like this to start to come out to speak. Abu Hamadu gosira ya. I got him university. But I know how I grow up as a child till today. I come quarter. I never offended anybody. I'm one of those choosing one to understand what is happening. So what I'm trying to say, when you begin to think, ask yourself, children of light, the rising sun, what is light? What is darkness? Have you ever asked yourself, can you hear me? Snow and hard in West Africa. But snow do in Europe. Guinea will snow. I'm afraid to tell you that now snow we have darkness. You see, Pastor, sometimes you don't to me because of the condition I know. I told him tomorrow. I told him that is ever I now work on I share information. I say now because pressure is too much. Our people are what I do around there and just in a buchia. So, my head mother not to in and do a cinema. You can imagine how one attack, EGW buchias and ato. Otua can do such a tower for the buchias hatron wa. Okay, for example, Nda no wago nebu hana bear in Europe long time ago, Nda be Africa. Ebe enwe rural regulation, rule of law. Anamata hanye hanine hamini. Nda atọ no wuti mma na egbe bụ isiwe ndị mmadụ bukọrọwa onye ọwụna bukọrọwa ihe niile anyị nwere bukọrọwa everything lawa kpọkọrọ anyị ma slavery lawa anyị bịa na-agụ Bible na-ekpesa ọsọ ekpere no Bible emeghị ka ị na-ekpesa ọsọ ekpere Bible mere gị ka ị na-think critical.
Yes, give you knowledge.
Yes, ọ ihe Bible wụ ọwụwụ ọsọ ekpere ka eji Bible ekpe. So ndị be anyị ghọta onye anyị wụ n'ụwa ghọta ihe na-eme n'ụwa that is Biafra aha bịa today because all Biafra wụ the light of the nation, all Biafra wụ the light of ndị ojii and ọkwa Chukwu meni ọwụ mmadụ meni ihe. That is why anyanwụ ji ebili n'ala Igbo na ịmana between boundary Abia State na Calabar ebe ahụ ka anyanwụ Chukwu kere eke si amali. Nke ahụ ọwụghị anyanwụ ahụ ị na-ahụ ebe ahụ na-amali ụtụtụ ọwụ na onye ahụ ka ị na-ahụ na Amerịka. Mba, nke ndị ahụ tọọchị nwanne ana m agwa gị eziokwu. Agaghị m skuulu amakwaghị m asụ oyibo nke ghawa mpụta m na-asụ ọ na-atọ ụtọ. No. Ọ bụrụ na m gara university na Cambridge ma ha awụrụ na akwụkwọ this kind of knowledge na-agwa gị and knowledge na-agwa gị I'm telling you ọ bụ otu a m nọkịta enwe ihe na-emeni anaghị m atụ mmadụ ụjọ. I fear no mortal. Only person in that told Chukwu Abia. I don't care. So you can imagine, I'm Australia, yes, but I have come to a stage, even Australia want to say if millions of Arabian. Because I found out who I am. Wow. Thank you very much, Pastor.
Thank you so much. And we have Ifeanyi, you're welcome back. Freeman, you're going to take your time again, but let's quickly allow our brother Akos to speak to us because he is fresh with fresh anointing. Akos, please, can you unmute yourself?
Yeah. Good morning, Raf. How are you, my brother?
I'm fine.
God bless you. And I want to greet all my brothers in the room. God bless you, and all the listeners as well. Please, I may divert a little bit, but very insightful.
Okay.
This is it's not something I can conceal anymore. Yes, I can't conceal it anymore. I have seen it about 3 times now. But before I say, do you remember last week when our Prime Minister made a post of somebody who the spirit of Baal possessed and prophesied fallacy, thinking that it was God talking to him or her?
Yeah.
In fact, PM was very sarcastic on that individual and gave it to the individual the way I believe he would never sleep well that particular day. But I need to say this. I was I have been doing a personal program for myself, and it's going to end by October ending. Just doing it for myself, but because of my way of life for many years, I can never in a day wake up with my family. In fact, without talking about my country, my nation, my people, my leader that is being incarcerated right now, and even his mouthpiece now that is I've taken over the mantle from him while incarcerated. So there is no day I don't make prayers, including today that I'm talking to you. I've already prayed for my country. Now, 2 days ago on Sunday, I just discovered that I was in a plane and landed in a bush area. That bush, there was a very wide, a particular wide field. And in that field, there are some houses and a gate. And I was made to know that this particular place was a Nigerian Army barracks. Very formidable Nigerian Army barracks. But unfortunately, the armies that God have raised came down there and overtook the whole barracks. So, but the moment they saw me, they knew, some of them protected me, they guarded me, and they were saying that this is Wachineke, this is Wachineke. That was what I was hearing from them. This is Wachineke, this is Wachineke, don't harm him. So they were so loving people, accepting people. All of a sudden, in that gate, I just saw the name of the gate change to Biafra Liberation Army. Clearly, this is not, I'm not feeble. I'm not saying anything. I don't know how the interpretation is going to look like, but I'm giving you raw the way I saw it. So I don't know the spiritual connotation, but then I have to say what I saw. Then I moved. They now led me into the camp where a lot of people, they are just recruiting more people, and people were coming out to save their country, to defend their country. They said, yes, we are going to, joy all over their faces. But the surprising thing I saw was that I thought it was only Igbos that I'm going to see, but I was disappointed. Even positive disappointment, not negative one, positive disappointment. You know, that kind of disappointment, you say, wow, could it be this? I saw even Yoruba, some Yorubas who are seeking. They said they are tired. They are going to fight the enemy. And these guys they were so ferocious. They wear this ferocious look, very dangerous. And I tell you, everything was ready. Wow. And here we are. We were launched into the new country, but everywhere was scattered. You can't find a single Zoological Republic army. You can't find just one because they were all gone. They finished. That was when I knew that this is the third or fourth time I'm seeing this. One was out of these revelations, one was actually a trance when I was moving, but I will not go into all that. But I'm just talking of this recent one. My brother, whoever that thinks that Biafra is a joke is a lie. Not only Biafra that is going, you will see many nations that will come after Biafra. They don't have the balls enough to come out, but they are just waiting that Biafra is like Osuzo, clearing the road so that they can come and follow it. They don't have that power to go and clear the bush, but Biafra have done it for them. Biafra is just like Osuzo. Okay, so whoever that says that Biafra is not coming, they have any. I pity those people because you see Hagala, like these Yoruba people, they will say, "Enitomba furie fagmo ki duro jembe." That is to say, whoever you break coconut on his head, he can never stay to eat from that coconut, and that is just the truth.
Wow.
So that is just what I want to say. For Onyendu to say what has he impacted you? My brother, not only do you think you are the only one that impacted, go and see what is happening already. What is happening?
What I'm trying to do with this program, this is just I just wanted to announce that I will start a series with this, and I actually said it that it is not only for Biafrans, because I know very well. I have listened to Yoruba people, even Hausa people, that have impacted so much in their lives. They have had personal encounters with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is unbelievable. So with this program, by the time we start it, you will begin to hear, possibly, if they will be bold enough to come out and speak, because some of them may be afraid of the Nigerian government. But I'm telling you, privately, especially those of them in the zoo today, some of these boys you see coming out for protest, it is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that actually gave them the morale to believe that they can actually speak up. Absolutely. I saw one Yoruba guy on Twitter. I forgot his name again. He was talking about the sun. He was telling the people that it is our time. Look at the sun. Imole. What is Imole in Yoruba?
Imole means light.
Okay, light. He said, look at the light. Yes. Sun. I was telling him, my friend, you are just being ignorant. There is no Imole in Nigeria. What you are seeing is the rising sun of Biafra. You understand? That is the right, because the only thing that gives light is the sun that rises from the east, and it is Biafra. It is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that woke up those tailless dogs that were hiding their tail under their nash that could not talk. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, because he loved humanity, loved the black race. He said, I am now the spokesperson of the Nigeria youth. Do you remember that time during EXONERATE?
Yes, exactly.
Of the Nigeria youth. Every day, morning, afternoon, night, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was there. And the youth were bombing. He told them, keep it up. If you keep the momentum for 2 weeks, the zoo will fall. But
that was what he said.
For 2 weeks. And then they took them over again. Thank you so much, Ako.
Thank you. It's all right, because I know you always have programs like this. People come and air their view and what they have to say. One program is not enough, but you continue. Thank you so much, and I want to thank all my people. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, Ifeanyi, please. I know you are like the pen of a ready. Your mouth is like the pen of a ready writer. Go ahead and explode.
Yeah, my brother Ralph, I greet you, and I greet all the speakers in the house. I greet the listeners. As I may continue to keep and uphold every one of you.
You see,
my brother, it's not easy. It's not easy, but we will overcome them. And I want you to know one thing. The reason why the clergymen are not coming out to speak is because they are scared of death. But without minding that the Bible says that that we die in this cause is a gain. Dying in this cause is a gain. This cause of truth. Because Christ himself is the truth. And the Bible says it's only the truth that will set us free. There is nothing else that will set any man free in this life rather than the truth. I keep on telling them, all of them are serving Mammon. What they're serving is Mammon, is not God they're serving. Because they don't preach any other thing apart from Mammon. Now they can't open our eyes. What is happening in Nigeria today? I told you, I dream about it. And I keep on telling people that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu is the John the Baptist in shouting in the wilderness. And when he was shouting, he said that there is one that is coming that is greater than I. That I am baptizing you with water. But there is this one that is coming after me, that he will baptize you with fire and brimstone. And who is that man that he was talking about? He was talking about Simon. That's why he said that he is bringing a new dimension in this struggle we are. That he's bringing a new dimension. That you should go and share his program accordingly. He said absolutely fantastic. That is how he described him. Now you should ask yourself, what is the connection of Simon around Bible? Bible, everything, the history of Christ himself. What is the connection concerning Simon with Christ? Now, when Jesus was talking to the disciple, when Jesus asked the disciple, people are talking about him. He said, but you that are my disciple, who did you say I am? Who was the one that the Spirit revealed who Jesus Christ to? It was Simon.
Simon, yes.
It was Simon Peter.
Yes.
He told him that it was not flesh and blood that revealed this thing unto you, but it was the Father who is in heaven that revealed who I am to you. He said, upon this, you, Simon Peter, upon you shall I build this church. He said, and the gates of hell shall not prevail. In other words, he knew that a time will come. And remember, it was only him that he prayed for. He prayed for him. He said that devil will come to tempt you, but I have prayed for you to overcome.
Devil have tried to sift you like wheat, but I prayed for you.
But I prayed for you. Remember what Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told Simon. He said, do not allow devil to enter you. In other words, he has prayed for Simon. What we do is the things of the Spirit. I keep on telling people talking about Biafra is the Spirit. We do Spirit thing, but you cannot even allow the Spirit to envelop you. The Spirit of Biafra chooses who is go to. He chooses to go to those people that their hearts are pure, that their hearts are clean, that have nothing, no grudges in them. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu told you that if he sees someone that is greater than him, that can do this thing and bring it more faster than him, that will give the person chance. I want people to know one thing. That day that Mazen Nnamdi Kanu made that pronouncement was the day that the mountain of the leadership shifted. It was the day that he anointed Simon. But people don't know what was happening. But to make it come to reality, immediately he was captured. He said, give everything to Simon. Let him pilot the affair of this Biafra cause until I come out. And he told you and I that he's tired of broadcasting, that he's tired of agitating. That was when he unveiled ESN. And the enemy saw exactly what is about to come. They quickly went and kidnapped him so that that prophecy will not come to pass. Without knowing that the God we are serving is a God of backup plan, that he has a backup plan. He has already prepared Simon, waiting, but they couldn't see him. The only man that saw Simon coming was Obasanjo. Obasanjo said, you people are arresting Nnamdi Kanu, but you don't know that the one that in Finland is more tougher than Nnamdi Kanu. Obasanjo revealed it to them, but they couldn't understand because they are blind. They have eye they cannot see. They are like the idol which they worship. He have eye, he cannot see. He have leg, he cannot walk. He have hand, but he cannot move it. He have mouth, but he cannot speak. I want our people to know one thing. The hour has come.
Wow.
And we are in that hour.
Thank you. Thank you, my brother.
I salute you, my brother.
Thank you
because
so
I know
much.
you will come back again.
Yes, thank you so much.
I salute you and I salute all the Biafran. I salute all the comrades in the house. May God bless all of you.
Thank you. God bless. He said. All right, Freeman, can you give us your last vote of thanks, your last word, so that we will close this section? Unmute yourself, Freeman. Freeman is not hearing me. Okay. Ayachuku, maybe you give us your own last word, or maybe by the time Freeman is ready, we will have him. Freeman, are you ready? Unmute yourself, Freeman. Freeman, unmute yourself. Can you hear me? Freeman, unmute yourself. Unmute. You muted yourself by yourself. Freeman, unmute yourself.
Okay. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity once more. Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Onye si na ihe a na-eme enweghị isi, anyị gburu isi ya tie ka o nwee isi. Anyị egburughị isi, many people tie ya o nweghị isi. And o nwere last night, Prime Minister say, onye isi ndị amị na zoo nọ na Abuja. Ọ sị na ihe anyị na-eme enweghị isi, ya gbara flight 30 minutes daa n'Owerri, werezie moto si Owerri bịawazie Enugu, Anambra, Onitsha, ka ọ marazie na ihe anyị na-eme nwere isi. Anyị ga-anyị nwụta ya n'aka, anyị tie isi ya n'ihe anyị na-eme ka ọ mara na sit at home wuchi. And ihe awụ ihe onye ndu mere ka anyị nwata na onye ndu si look right from mgbe onye ndu na-agwa anyị na Buhari anwụgo, dead and was buried, na anyị nọrọ ebe ahụ ka anyị nọ na ya eshekukwana, don't shake. Na hence I kwụ n'eziokwu that he will fall zoo with the truth. And only look, I believe salvation is truth and is freedom. Maka inwe freedom, inwe hala freedom, that is salvation. Behind the bar, inwe salvation. So bin na onye ndu kwụ n'eziokwu, were eziokwu tigide zoo, Jesus has zoo, just like Jesus Christ, jineziokwu gwagide ha Pontius Pilate and niile chwazie ya jide ya na achwarizi ya because of gị eziokwu ọ na-ekwu. Exactly what happened. Then Simon Ekpa, Prime Minister, bịakwa ngwalegodu our sister gara Korea, akwefu ya afudimkpa afogologo ime ya. Ihugodu sister gara that place, ị ga-ama na yes, no ruru eru ngozi. You know, we are proud of everybody. Pastor Vam 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 and the Guakwa, another warrior, informational minister, more put with that your bell, Bagaram, onyola, they disappear because even though go there better, Ututu Oma this Ututu Oma in a me when Ututu Oma in a me Mgwagi ụzọ na-asụrụ onye ọwụla, mgwagi ụzọ na-asụrụ onye ọwụla, ị gaghị ekweta. Ọwụrụ onye ọwụla na-apụta na-enye maybe inye time to speak hapụta, but onye ọwụla na-anọ online na-ege that early morning prayer. O nwere ndị na-anaghị ekpe ekpere n'ụlọ ha ma ha teta, but that Ụtụtụ Ọma prayer ị na-eme, my brother, is something. Ọ na-eji nja, ịghọtala, ọ na-enye onye ọwụla moral, the real Biafrans. They will be sleeping in Zoom and wake up in Biafra land. That is our belief. Thank you very much, my brother.
Thank you so much, Freeman. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah. Awesome. Greet your wife. I think I saw your wife changing the camera director. Just greet her.
Yeah, I will tell them. Ngwalena is just like my brother Naukuna, where the rising sun is rising on a Biafra land, and that is east. I am from Spain, I'm on Belgium, and there is no sun. Just like what my brother said. There is no sun in Belgium since 1 week and no Belgium. Where is this sun? We are the rising sun.
During the summer. August, Hana got travel, not trying back and what I'm, but I want.
I'm not sorry about it. What down? Oh, onye ndu kuzigide mepesi anyị niile anya otu anyị nọ now ihe onye ndu si bring pen and paper even no time na-eru ndị mmadụ hapụsịa dia family gbaba na moto gaga on moto mmadụ dịka Ifeanyi Ụba mmadụ dịka Peter Mba mmadụ dịka Soludo ha ncha mmadụ dịka Hope Uzodimma ha na-agbabacha na moto den na-ege ihe onye ndu na-ekwu ọ na-akụzi na-ede just like Jesus Christ mgbe ọ bịara na synagogue a sị na ọ na-akụzi ọ na-ede na-akụziri ndị ma ihe onye ndu kụziri ọ na-ede na-akụziri ndị ma ihe exactly what you guys are doing now all the time on social media na-akụzi had it been nice or DOS lakpusie wụsịsị aka ke ebe anyị kara ịnọ now Chineke imokwa since anyị na-anaghịzi anụ na kidnap onye a na asị weta ego na village a na-agba ọsọ na crops na na-atagbusi where are they is because we stand resolute and we fight them and Chineke mere ebere our prime minister o nwere ihe ọzọ na-eme Oputa in army uniform to show you that now yes what he is saying is what we are doing.
Yes.
Obrokwa camouflage yo.
Wow.
Finland na hu ya, America na hu ya, British na hu ya, Germany, Spain, the whole world. On rohala in military form. Okuroto onenye command. Eh? Oh Jesus Christ. Pastor na gani handman hineku. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Respect.
Thank you. It's good to have you. At least I'm happy. Thank you so much. There's a brother in the room. My brother, you came in very late too. I'm about to leave and you're coming in now. And this is Samson Odomoke. You came in very, very late, and I'm going to be very strict with 2 minutes with you. 2 minutes. You came in very late. So I don't know what you want to say. Unmute yourself and give us 2 minutes of your time. So just add up to it, please. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself, please, Samson. All right. Go ahead. I don't know what you've got. Just go ahead and dish it out for 2 minutes. You muted yourself again. All right, go ahead. It's okay now. Speak.
Okay.
You are muting yourself up and down. Yeah. All right. It's okay. Don't mute yourself again. It's okay like this. It's okay like this. It's okay like this. Speak.
Maybe it's network. You know.
I can hear you now. I can hear you. Just go ahead. I can hear you now. Go ahead. The network has kicked him out. Anyway, you came in late and he couldn't hold on. All right, Ayachuku, just end it up, round it up so that I will go and do some other things. I need to go and get my medicine from the pharmacy.
Oh, okay. You need the pastor. You need the pastor. Pastor, I'm making look for this your wonderful platform. You know, because all this your platform. I'm no my social media. Oh no, guy university. I got university. Man, I one day mama. You see, Nike. At least you know I remember I na-apụta atati with ụmụnna anyị ka a na-anụkọ olu anyị because Biafra do mimi. Anyị gasara ụwa niile pụsa ihe niile. Oh, guy, if you don't know it today. This is our time.
Yes.
Our forefathers tarafu, Lord Yogo. I was I see ebe niile. Mbọsa anyị sị agbasa siri ebe niile. That is, I won't be here in Africa. I not have ebe niile, but afọ nwere reason.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. So like our brother was saying, he was talking about the clergyman are not coming out to talk. I mean, I don't know why people should be expecting clergy people to be coming out to talk. Because clergy people have got a school and about theory. Every watch. What I mean, they're not there for you, they are there to sometimes if onye ha agaghị ada to theory school or onye ha bụ pastor ga na-emedi ndị ha bụ pastor ebere because ha kpụrụ isi. I've been honest with you. Okay, ask yourself this question. Enwere obodo na West Africa, enwere obodo a na-akpọ Niger. nwa obodo a na-akpọ Nigeria. What is meaning of Niger? Okwana Nnamdi Kanu kan no mata our leader. Niger Onega. Nigeria Onega area. Now come to that Niger. Most of 70 to 90% of Niger enwe tribe ha na Nigeria. Niger wo Awụsa na ndị ọzọ. Ibekwa na Nigeria ya abụkwa ndị Awụsa na ndị ọzọ. Ha nọkwa na Nigeria. The Niger belongs to France. Nigeria belongs to Britain. And when you look at this history of these two countries, when you look at this here about West and Russia, here na alụrụ ọgụ. Ọgụ a na-alụkwa n'ọgụ Ukraine and Russia and the West. I'm sorry to tell you, ngwa gị nọ maka ihe na-eme na West Africa. Ị ga-asụkwa ashị o, but ọkwa the truth.
All the truth.
You got to mean?
Yes.
So what I'm trying to tell you, nwanne, onye aghọtabeghị ihe wụ Biafra, ya jụọ ese. Biafra wụ oge ya bịara ihe a, all freedom time ka anyị nọ. Ihe anyị nọ wụ freedom time. Freedom time. Dati Chukwu aha kere ụwa. Bless ụmụ ya. Some people bịa hit ụmụ Chukwu, jido ha with egbe na mma. Filie na ha emerigo. Pastor makwado ihe mere ndị Igbo, makwa ihe mere ndị Biafra. Just like that our brother was saying. Yes. Oh, Biafra, our leader. Biafra wụ ndị ga-asọpụta ndị ojii. Makwa ihe mere ndị Biafra. We are forgotten people. Emene kerajis ihe emene anyị ewu echefugo anyị n'ụwa. Many people, many tribes, many ethnic, many nations, ihe emere ha n'ụwa, emere ha echefusie fa. But our own, Chukwu ekweghị. Onye gwa ndị Britain na ndị France that the time shall come n'ụwa a na-ewukwu okwu Biafra, a na-anụ Biafra na ntị, ọ na-ewu n'ụwa niile. Ịghọta the history, ghọta the story. Ịma na Biafra abịago na. For we to be talking about Biafra here, that means Biafra is here. That's what it is. Because onye gwa ndị a na ga-emecha n'ụwa na-ekwu okwu Biafra again. They can never believe it. Ọgwụ ha arụrụ arụ nwanne. Ọgwụ ha arụrụ ka mgbe. Ị na-agwa gị iwe eziokwu. Emere anyị ka echefuo anyị. Ihe emere anyị wụ forgotten people. Ọwụwa Fulani ji Nnamdi Kanu. Ọwụwa Fulani ji Nnamdi Kanu. Even Fulani n'onwe ha tọrọ atọ. Ha need help. I've been honest with you. So, actually, one day I gonna put up, but a program. I follow you. That is it. I appreciate you a lot, Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I will be happy to be coming here to share my idea, my vision, what I've been seeing.
The ideas are fantastic, and they are spiritual. Thank you, so much. Thank you so very much. You are awesome. Samson, yes, try and see if you can release that thing you want to say. Offload it. Let's see. Samson, you've muted yourself. Samson, you muted yourself. Samson, you are delaying me here. Or you talk now.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm in Nigeria. I'm in the shoe like this, so it's. I
know that's why
I'm very sorry for that.
Go ahead.
You can hear me out.
We can hear you now, please.
So, I thank you for the first place. You have been doing a welcome to us, especially we Biafrans who are in home. So, for those who have never believed what is going on, there's no need to shout out. Let them go to South Korea and ask where is Biafra and how far about Biafra. They will tell them. Because people who are closer than them, they don't even understand that Biafra is existing. But them who are far away from this Biafra land, all of them, some of them, not all, some of them still close their eyes. But I believe what we are doing is coming out louder. Even though this is my first time for coming here. So I tried to come in the first day, but network, and I came late as well, the same way that I came late today. So the Shenike, we talk more next time. I just want to say hi to you and to all in the room. Thank you, Pastor.
Thank you very much. I heard what you said. You're telling them that those that are still contemplating about Biafra, they should go to South Korea and see. In South Korea, Biafra has become a household name already.
Exactly.
In South Korea, our chief of staff, while arriving South Korea, she received a presidential welcome. Presidential. You know, we have not seen that in recent times, only in this government of Biafra. Biafra Republic government in exile. You're still saying something?
If you see how I'm very happy, even when, yes, as in, even when she's going, the land on the way, all of them waving hand to her.
Yes.
So it's something that people supposed not to doubt.
And it is just, it is not only
something is happening.
Samson, it is not only South Korea. That event where she went to, the whole world was there. It was a world peace summit. The whole countries were there. And nobody will say they were blind to the ovation that our representative received there in South Korea. That is a very powerful milestone that, in fact, it is crumbling the zoo. The zoo are already peeing in their pants. Where the whole world, America, Canada, Europe, every countries were there, and Biafra received ovations welcome. That's a powerful one. If you think it is a light thing, go back there and check. You will understand what we're talking about. So Biafra has come, and Biafra must blossom.
Anyone that tell it.
You still talking?
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I didn't think there's anyone that received what she. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I heard you. I'm hearing you.
Network.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Your network is not very clear. I'm struggling to hear you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. I appreciate you, my brother. Thank you so much. You know, I try to give him that time and be patient because the network is very, very poor and I hardly hear what he's saying. But he had a passion to come out and tell the world that, look, those of you that don't know what is happening, go to South Korea and see what just happened recently. Those that don't know, those that say, what is Simon doing? What is Biafra Republic government? Look at what we are doing. We have won for Biafra. We have won. May God bless our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless our Prime Minister, Odogu Mazi Simon Ekpa. And may God bless every one of you, our Biafra Liberation Army, the cabinet of the Biafra government. May God bless all of you, those of you that are working assiduously for the restoration of Biafra with all your heart and with all your passion. You're doing it not for your pocket or for your stomach infrastructure. Those of you that are doing it indeed for Biafra, because everybody, if you are in this government, Biafra government, and what you are doing it for your pocket, or you are doing it so that people will see you. One day, your stomach gahabasu very soon. I'm telling you, no matter who you are, afoge gahabasu very soon. You will all be disgraced out. Because everyone that is committed for Biafra, they will stand the test of time. But if you are not committed for Biafra, you have a clear motive within your heart. You are thinking of how you will oppose Simon Ekpa and fight him and stop him and gang up with cabal against Simon Ekpa. One day, the God of Biafra will destroy you. The God of Biafra will destroy you. The God of Biafra will destroy you. I'm telling you, and I mean it. With all my heart, I will stand with our Prime Minister. Because our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, said it. That we must go and listen to Simon Ekpa. We have one powerful leader right now. On behalf of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is called Mazi Simon Ekpa. If in your hearts, you are planning how to, work against him, make up a cabal against him, one day, Otoroga Sabugi. One day, I'm telling you, and I pray this prayer with all my heart. You want to, even if you are close to him and you try to walk against someone, one day you got 1 week, one day, you better change your mind now because your disgrace will be so exposed to the whole world. So if you are privileged to be close to him, you have to walk with him. If you are privileged to be in the government of Biafra, you must work with Master Simon Ekpa and make sure everything you are doing will be for Biafra, not for your own ego posing. No problem. He posed one day, I'm telling you, and I mean it, and I'm saying it with anger. If you try it, and I notice it, Vam Vam Vam, I don't give Vam Vam Vam.
You must go and listen to Simon Ekpa, who is doing a very fantastic job. Very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos accordingly. Very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension.
If you want to oppose this new dimension, thinking that maybe our prime minister have brought you up, brought you close, the Chucky oppose the new dimension, the Chucky distract your prime minister. Chineka Ogoko. Chineka Ogoko, I know what I'm saying. And then keep yourself loyal. You must be loyal to the Biafra government. You must be loyal to the prime minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile. Odogu, man Simon Ekpa puto obie. You could be Ume. I am Vam Vam Vam. I know what I'm talking about. Umu Chineke, I love you all, and I'm going to leave it here. Anything the prime minister says, Biafrans, I don't need to announce it to you. Anything the prime minister says, look, if I oppose it, curse me. If I oppose it, swear for me. And if you, in your secret places, you oppose it, Chineka Ogoko, and I am beginning to swear for you already. You oppose the prime minister decision to bring Biafra, that is the day you be Dorebenando. That is all I get. No wa. Dr. Agahagomwe. I am the one that said it. Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Doctor will not solve that problem. For you to know that Biafra is a spirit. Our prime minister is the finisher. If you oppose him to bring Biafra, I'm telling you, you will be spiritually incapacitated until you will beme, until you could be ume. Please, this is the part you must take serious in this particular program. I will be coming back later tonight for us to begin this series. My encounter with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If possible, I will even request that our Prime Minister will share with us that encounter he had with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that changed his life and made him the dragon he is today. Because it is when Mazi Simon Ekpa had this encounter with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that he swore to become enemy of the zoo. Do you know that Mazi Simon Ekpa have sworn to become enemy of the zoo? That there is no negotiation. Our Prime Minister is not ready to negotiate with the zoo. Any one of them. Even if the zoo bring suitcase of billions of dollars to our Prime Minister, he will spit on it. If he can collect it, if he can collect it, he will collect it and buy the highest weapon for Biafra. Because we need all the weapon. Go and bribe him now. Bribe him. You know, he will open an account for you, put the money. The next day you will see the one that is bigger than Tucano will buy it and will use it against the zoo. And then you are within, you want to try to Chineka Memilage. There are mad people. Biafrans, I am in my elements for Biafra. And when it comes to Biafra, one day I can do anything. I'll see you later today. Until I see you then, Komesiam.